through it for today. We have done a lot of work in the last year, and COVID has really accelerated our work. So I think we are live on Facebook now, and
yes, Bhupesh, we are live on Facebook. Sorry for a delay.
So namaste, good evening, and to all our participants in the US, and good morning in Nepal. Welcome to the 24th Annual Conference of America-Nepal Medical Foundation. We are all gathered here to support and recognize our dear organization, America-Nepal Medical Foundation. Despite COVID-19 pandemic and restriction for a physical conference, we are glad to have you in this virtual meeting, and we are hoping to have a few hours of updates, entertainment, and information. Today, we gather on this online platform via Zoom from the comfort and safety of our own homes to get connected and to help promote healthcare in Nepal. COVID-19 pandemic has led to loss of several lives, including those of many healthcare workers. All of us here at America-Nepal Medical Foundation convey our heartfelt condolences to those who have lost their loved ones. At this point, we will now observe 15 seconds of silence. Okay, thank you all for the silence, and we will get on with the program. On to you, Richa.
Yeah, thank you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. For the next few hours, we're planning to share information, updates, and entertainment. We hope that you will enjoy these next few hours with us. We will be accompanied by our distinguished guests from Nepal, Professor Dr. Bhagwan Koirala, renowned singer Raju Lama, and motivational speaker Ani Choyang Dorlma, along with other guests, so stay tuned. We will be starting our program with first rounds of information and entertainment. Next will be our new America-Nepal Medical Foundation President, Dr. Bhupesh Khadka, followed by America-Nepal Medical Foundation Nepal's President, Dr. Bhupendra Basnet. Thank you.
Dear members and friends of Nepal, thank you for trusting and electing me as the new president of America-Nepal Medical Foundation. I understand this is a big responsibility, and I take this opportunity with great honor and pride. During our term, the focus will be in research, advocacy, training, education, development, and proposal or grant writing to foster infrastructure and human capacity building. We will fulfill these goals by working with healthcare institutions and professional medical organizations in Nepal. With this vision on the forefront, formal collaborations have been made with Nepal Medical Association, NMA, and Nepal Health Research Council, NHRC. Also, our body will work to align all like-minded people and organizations in the US, in Nepal, and around the world to accomplish goals to fund high-value, high-impact projects. One such example is a collaboration that is underway with Lions Club to build additional oxygen plants in Nepal. The aim along the way is and will be to make genuine effort to help the underserved communities. Our team has started ANMF promotion initiative, whose mission is to highlight the projects done by ANMF using different media platforms. We will reach our members and donors regularly to update our work and financials so that utmost transparency is maintained and everyone is well informed. We believe this will strengthen the trust among us and help raise capital for future projects. We know and emphatically believe that the member base is the bloodline of our organization, the most valuable asset of ANMF. In order to maintain this vitality, We will work hard to grow the organization by expanding the member base to different generations of physicians with main focus on the younger generation. We will also work to expand the member base to the other allied health and non-medical professionals who have interest in healthcare of Nepal. Together with your help, we will be able to achieve more than what we have so far. Your donations and memberships are pivotal. With donations worth 5 life memberships, ANMF helped a physician in Nepal get trained in critical care. The physician now is serving in Nepal, taking care of the sick and also training residents. ANMF will do more of this type of work, which will make a sustainable impact. We will also continue to help to provide relief in the face of disasters, as we did during the earthquake and are now in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic. How has this been possible? Possible because of you. You are the change, the catalyst, the difference maker. Thank you.
So while we are going to hear from ANMF President Dr. Bhupendra Basnet as well. Without ANMF Nepal, all this work that we have done would not have been possible. So there are a lot of videos later in the show that we will be broadcasting. So let's hear from Dr. Bhupendra.
नमस्ते, अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसन नेपालको तर्फबाट यहाँहरूलाई स्वागत छ। अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसनले कोरोनाको लागि गरेका केही कामहरूको यहाँहरूलाई जानकारी दिन चाहन्छु। हामीले कोरोना रिलिफ फन्डबाट प्राप्त पैसाले हामीले PPE, N95 मास्क, भाइजर विभिन्न देश काठमाडौँ उपत्यकाभरिका अस्पतालहरू, टिचिङ अस्पताल, वीर अस्पताल, पाटन अस्पताल, गङ्गालाल अस्पताल, टेको अस्पताल लगायत काठमाडौँ बाहिर जुम्ला अनि जुम्ला, बुटवल, दाङ, कोशी, नारायणी, मेची, शङ्खसभासम्म हामीले विभिन्न अस्पतालहरूमा पुर्यायौँ। त्यस्तै रेजिडेन्टहरूलाई, नेपालभरिकै रेजिडेन्टहरूलाई N95 मास्क वितरण गर्यौँ र हामीले विभिन्न ट्रेनिङहरू गरायौँ। NCCDF सँग मिलेर ट्रेनिङ गरायौँ। NIC सँग मिलेर हामीले विभिन्न प्रोजेक्टहरू गऱ्यौँ। त्यस्तै हेल्थ फाउन्डेसन नेपालसँग अल्ट्रा भायोलेट रेडिएसनको प्रोजेक्ट गऱ्यौँ र हामीले नेपाल मेडिकल एसोसिएसनसँग मिलेर सम्पूर्ण हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेसनल्सहरूलाई ट्रेनिङको प्रोजेक्ट गऱ्यौँ। यसले कोरोना रिलिफको लागि चाहिँ नेपालमा धेरै नै ठुलो सहयोग चाहिँ अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसनको तर्फबाट भएको कुरा यहाँहरूलाई जानकारी गराउँछु। धन्यवाद। नमस्ते, अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल।
Thank you, Dr. Khadka and Dr. Basnet. Next, we would like to introduce the America Nepal Medical Foundation board members for 2020-2021. This will be followed by a slideshow recognizing our new members.
Yeah, you guys can give shout out with clapping or thumbs up if you like that video.
That was a really good
That,
music back in the background there, Santos.
yep. Thank you, Santos. That was wonderful. For those who are just joining us, we have an evening full of information and entertainment. We have several guests today, and later in our program, we will be joined by our distinguished guests from Nepal, Dr. Bhagwan Koirala, a renowned singer, Mr. Raju Lama, and motivational speaker, Ani Choyang Dolma. So our goal tonight is to raise 150,000 US dollars to advance healthcare in Nepal. With our new members donation, we have already raised, let's look at the barometer and see how much we have raised. Santos, if we can pull that up.
All right. Hey, ready for a surprise?
Let's see where we're at. All right, that's amazing.
Yay!
So this number is our new members and other donations, and this is 61,691. That's amazing. So thank you, everyone.
A
And
big shout out.
any amount of donation counts. You can donate any amount, as every dollar you donate counts. You can donate using one of the following platforms. You can see those in the background, and we have a slide for that as well. So please go to one of these platforms to donate if you haven't done so, or if you're thinking about donating more amount.
Yeah, we're just about halfway through, or a little bit less than halfway through. So we have a long way to go, folks. And we are about 95 of us in Zoom and a lot of us watching in Facebook. So this is our day, this is our time, this is our way to give back to Nepal. And I think what a way, and if we can help with a lot of projects that we are doing, COVID-19 pandemic relief effort is one of them. KIOCH is another, a lot of oxygen plants and other things that we have been planning on. A lot of those will be talked in the program later in the program. And let's open our heart, let's get together, let's do what we can to help Nepal and advance healthcare in Nepal.
Dear viewers from US, Nepal, and all over the world, Namaste. I am Sandesh Pandit, board member of American Nepal Medical Foundation, and I also serve in Finance Committee as well as in Project Committee. Thank you so much for joining us. Friends, let me say this. Even if you forget everything from today's conference, please remember my words for next few minutes, because I'm going to inform you about different ways how you can contribute. And this is the most important thing for any philanthropic organization, your support, your donation. Now, let me share this. Let me share my screen. Share. All right, the first one is our website itself. So if you type ANMF.org, that will take you to our main website. And here you can just scroll down and select different level of membership, or you can simply donate. Second one is you can go to our Facebook 24th American Nepal Medical Foundation Annual Conference fundraiser post and donate using this button. Third one is Amazon Smile, for which you would go to smile.amazon.com. You would use your regular username and password, and once you sign in, you'll find a place for charitable organization name. If you type ANMF, that will bring our organization, American Nepal Medical Foundation, and you can select. Fourth one is you can simply go to the PayPal and send your funds using accounts.anmf.org. Or the last one, you can simply mail check to us in our physical address. So those are the different ways you can help us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Sandes. That was way easy. There are 5 different ways to donate to the organization.
Yeah, that's as Santosh and as our backgrounds are showing there, these are easy ways to donate. But I think the cause is quite important. The cause is what drives us. You know, we are convening here. Now, we've reached 100 in Zoom now. We have reached the triple digit century. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you for joining. So we are 100 of us in Zoom and a lot more in Facebook. So you know, this is the momentum that we were looking for. We had you know, a lot of attendance in DC last year. Over 200 plus people were there. But this is a different world, different time. But this is still pretty good. Thank you. Now let's welcome our new members.
Thank you, Binod, for preparing such a wonderful slideshow and then entertaining music. It was awesome. Let me share you something exciting. So hold your breath. And go with 63,791.
I think we are still updating that. That was a great. That music was really grooving. I was, dancing here on the chair, and the live members were like were keeping on rolling on. So let's keep that going. This is going to be exciting. That music, I was wondering, it should not ever end. It keep on going. So I think the finance team is, calculating our donations, but at this point, let us all get together, and we'll have, as you have seen here, all the patrons here are being updated. And as soon as anybody donates at any of these platforms, anmf.org, facebook.com/ANMFUS, or PayPal, directly through PayPal. You can go to accounts. I forgot the email, but it's right in my back here. So you can go to PayPal, or you can go to our website, and
It's account@anmf.org.
Yes. So that is where we want and we've been updating our chat, Zoom chat here as well, with all the links, so that it's easy, one click away to open up and help Nepal. That's the main goal today. We all are here. We're away from home, but we want to do a lot of things to Nepal. And I think you will be very, very humbled by what has been done so far in the past year or so. That's all because of you, all because of you members. Each of one of you has pitched in a little bit here, a little bit there, and that's how we are, at this point. Just in the last, couple of months, there has been outpouring of support and love to ANMF. We have had several members. I think we have had over 40 members just in the last one and a half months, all of them life members. We are not going to forget our annual members, general members, our student members. They are all very important. And, we are updating this list. We are saying, thank you to all of you. We all need you. We all not only need you, but we need a lot of other folks from different areas, be it, IT. I think IT is really, really important. One of the life members is Saroj Sigdel here, who actually was the designer of this map, this barometer that we are sharing with you today. He has put in at least 40 or more hours of his work to build this barometer and update this. With him, our website chair, Dr. Srivatsa Dital, you should be on the in the Zoom here. He has worked really hard to get this going. So this is all because of you, all because of our concerted effort. We all are busy in our own ways. We have our families, we have our work, but when it comes to Nepal, we want to do more. We want to do a small step. We want to take a small step ahead and keep on doing what we can do. And I think that is what ANMF is about. That this platform is bringing all this energy, all these people, all the good-hearted, like-minded people on the same platform. We want you. We want your donations. We want you to help Nepal. That's what we are going to do. We will be updating on our barometer here. And thank you. We just had another donation come through from Kamal Wagle. So I think while we keep on updating that, I think Diksha has an update on our board members pledge, and she's going to tell us the total amount of the fundraiser in a little bit here, but you can please go ahead, Diksha.
Thank you, Bhupesh. We'd also, at this time, would like to announce that American Nepal Medical Foundation board members have pledged and donated $28,000 US. So board members were not only donating significant amount of time, but also donating significant amount of money. And up to one of the board members has donated $3,000 US. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for all your support. So with that, we come to over, in my calculation, over $93,000 US with the current update here. So strong work, everyone. We still have a long way to go, but we've come this far in support of our motherland and to advance healthcare in Nepal. Thank you so much. Next.
That's really, really, really heartwarming. 93,000 and going. We were just about 63,000 a little while ago, and we will keep updating this barometer. Now, I would like to, talk about Dr. Anil Suwal, who is our chair of membership committee. A big shout out to him. He and all of us in the ANMF executive committee, all the members, we have worked hard, and we have come to this point. And Dr. Anil Suwal is a great guy, very, very personable and ready to help, ready to be out there. He during the COVID-19 pandemic, we were able to create a hotline, and he was able to, he was the main ideologue behind that, to do free consultation for COVID-19 patients here in the US. So he is a great guy. He is also a singer, and he is going to share a few things. Let's welcome Dr. Anil Suwal and friends from Net Doc Band.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Bhupesh, for the introduction. On behalf of membership committee and NEPDOC committee, and we are all here, Winchester Nepali community, I would like to thank you all for joining the conference today, and thank you for supporting. And this song, I try to put my feelings about our country, so through this music, I'm sure you all have same kind of feeling that what we have, I'm trying to express through my music. I hope, you guys all feel the same way, and let's join hands together to advance healthcare in Nepal. And thank you once again joining our ANMF to make a difference. Thank you. Santosh, ready?
जन्माई हुर्काई सक्षम बनाई विदेशीहरूको के गरिरहेछन् भन्दै सोधिरहेछन् मातृभूमि भन्दै खोजिरहेछन् मातृभूमि कतै हामी अल्मलियौं कि विदेशमा नै कतै हामी भुल्यौं कि स्वदेशलाई नै फर्की हेरौं साथीसँगै अब त केही गर्न छ स्वदेशमा पनि अब त केही गर्न छ स्वदेशमा पनि सँगै सँगै हामी हाते मालो गरी सँगै सँगै हिँडौँ हामी हाते मालो गरी सुदेशको सेवा गर्नु सुदेशको सेवा गर्नु हेरौँ हजारौँ आँखा रोइरहेछन् आँखा खोली हेरौँ सेवाविहीन भई घुमाइरहेछन् अकालै माथि जीवन सेवाविहीन भई घुमाइरहेछन् अकालै माथि जीवन हाम्रो सानो सहयोगले नै कसैको आँसु पुछ्नेछ हाम्रो सानो सहयोगले नै कसैको जीवन बाँच्नेछ आऊ आऊ साथी सङ्गी सेवा गरौँ देशको ANMF को ध्वजा बोकी निस्वार्थ सेवा गरौँ 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 निस्वार्थ सेवा
Wow, wow, wow. That's awesome. That was phenomenal. The whole crew, NEP Doc Band, thank you so much for putting this show together. This is our anthem. This is our anthem. This embodies what we live for and what we all strive for.
Thank you so much again for the encouragement, and I would like to thank Sunil Dai for putting all the subtitle. Thank you.
Great. So with this very inspiring song of Dr. Anil Swal and friends, which encourages us to do something for our motherland, all of us here in this platform have worked hard throughout our lives and have made a living that we have earned, that we deserve. We may have been looking for opportunities to give back to our motherland. At ANMF, we ensure that your precious donations, your hard-earned money will be used for the right purpose. Let's keep the donations, the memberships coming. ANMF has worked tirelessly since the early days of the pandemic. We received feedback that this was extremely helpful to boost the morale of healthcare workers on the ground. We now share with you a video regarding work that ANMF has done so far on COVID-19 relief efforts. As we play this video, please consider donating through one of these platforms. We will acknowledge all our donors as the donations come in during the program. I'd like to just make a disclaimer here. This video was made a few weeks ago, so it does not have the most up-to-date, but it embodies the essence of what we have done so far as COVID-19 relief efforts in Nepal is concerned. Thank you.
Namaste. American Nepal Medical Foundation has been proactive ever since the coronavirus pandemic hit Nepal. Since mid-March 2020, the foundation sent 100,000 US dollar, 1 crore 20 lakh Nepali rupees to Nepal. In the initial days, personal protective equipment were distributed to healthcare workers in the front line. From resident doctors to other hospital staffs, over 6,200 N95 masks, 800 PPE sets, and 1,100 gowns have been distributed. The foundation played a pivotal role in sharing knowledge and technical expertise to construct intubation hoods, sample collection booths, 3D printing of swab sticks, and chambers to repurpose N95 masks using UVC lights. It has been funding a vehicle to transport collected samples to National Public Health Laboratory. It also helped set up fever clinic at Teaching Hospital Maharajganj by buying a computer, and a mobile set. Simultaneously, a task force was formed in the US which worked with Nepal Medical Council and other experts in Nepal to formulate guidelines on COVID-19 management. This has been endorsed by Ministry of Health and Population. By collaborating with Nepal Medical Association, it has conducted over 20 webinars and a training workshop for healthcare workers. This effort is central to the mission of ANMF. We hope these sessions will help prepare healthcare workers fight this pandemic and reduce anxiety surrounding COVID-19. All of this has been possible only with your help and generous donations. We thank you all for your kindness. In order to continue with this work, we will need your help along the way. So please join us to help Nepal fight this pandemic. You can do so by going to anmf.org or visit facebook.com/ANMFUS and make your generous donations. Thank you and namaste.
Okay, for those of who you're joining us now, we have an evening full of information and entertainment. Later, we're accompanied by distinguished guests that we mentioned earlier, Professor Dr. Bhagwan Koirala, renowned singer, composer Raju Lama, and motivational speaker Rani Choing Drolma. And at this time, we have our dear friend, Dr. Bishal Rawal. We will be welcoming him. He's a practicing nephrologist from Fort Myers, Florida, and he will be performing his songs. His melodious voice is well known to lots of us, especially who went to BP Koirala Institute of Health Science in Dharan in Nepal. And we are confident that he will leave a lasting impression on all of us by his performance. And Bishal, are you ready? I think he is getting ready, and while we wait for him to, so Bishal Rawal is a very good friend of mine, a very good friend of Binod Khadka, and yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. I think there was one video we missed earlier about the new life member. So if you are okay, I can share that now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Our members are our lifeline, so we definitely need to air that. Let's have, while Bishal gets ready, we'll air the video. That's another round of our life members who have joined us. Thank you so much again. As you see, there are a lot of members from young, a lot of kids who are our children. and other professionals as well. We have nurses joining us and IT experts. We have other folks from outside of United States and Northern America who has joined us. So this is a good organization to be a part of. You don't have to be just physicians to join this. We are all in it together. We just want our home country to get the maximum help that we can do. So this is our goal. Here we have our update on the barometer. I think we're still trying to add our pledges and donations from board members, which were for over 28,000. So that is going to happen sometime in a little bit later. And while we do that, I think Bishal may be ready now. Bishal, are you there? Okay, so I think Bishal is getting ready. We are, this is all new for us. We are a little bit uptight, I know. This is how we tried, and we are trying our level best to cope with the technology. As you know, we are physicians. We are not, a lot of us here in the group. Santosh is our expert on all of these things, and we are very, very fortunate to have him. His leadership has taken ANMF to greater heights. This the 5-6 years that he has devoted his heart and soul is what we have now today. We can all enjoy that. We all can take pride of it, and absolutely, we are lucky more than I don't know what is the better word than to say lucky that Santosh is with us. He has decided to stay on and do a greater good for the society. He's done a lot of new things that you may be watching in social media. So this is all credit goes to Santosh for getting this all to this point, and all our members. We're very, very, very happy to have you on. So I think let's ask Bishal again. Are you there?
Yeah, yes, I'm here. Yeah, Vishal is ready.
Okay. I have one announcement to make. There was little issue with the Zoom. We had a capacity, but we fixed the problem. So members, if you are waiting to get into the Zoom, you can now join. We fixed the technical glitch. So if any members who are waiting to get into Zoom, you can now get into Zoom. The problem is fixed.
And some of you who are struggling typing on the on Zoom, please.
I think Vishal is trying to get in. We need to unmute him.
We did. Thank you very much. One other thing is, let's share to everybody. We have extended capacity, and whoever is performing next, let's make them as a co-host so they can perform. Thank you, team.
And thank you, Vishnu, for that update. Thank you, Binod, for that update. And those who are unable to chat because if they are using phone, it is a little inconvenient. They can text any of us if they want to place the donation, and we will update our finance team. We have everything recorded, so we will accept anywhere you give. If you throw it, we'll take it. If you send it, we'll take it too. And Dr. Bishal, take it away.
Thank you. Namaste, everybody. A good evening and good morning to those watching from Nepal. Dr. Bhupesh, thank you for the generous introduction earlier. I really appreciate it. My name is Bishal. As Bhupesh mentioned earlier, I'm a practicing nephrologist here in Fort Myers, Florida. I would really like to thank all of you for taking your precious time to be a part of this annual program American Nepal Medical Foundation has hosted. It's really a pleasure to be a part of this meeting today, and my personal thanks to Dr. Bhupesh Khadka, who has given me this opportunity to perform tonight. I really think that this platform is a good way to give back to our country and make a difference in whatever way we can, small or large difference, financially, non-financially. I would urge everyone to be part of the movement. With that being said, I really want to dedicate this patriotic song to all my Nepalese folks and my home country, Nepal. So here we go. I hope you can hear me well. बनेको छ पहराले यो छाती मेरो बगेको छ छारा रगतमा मेरो पखेरुमा जन्मी पाखुरामा खेल्ने म झुक्दैन झुक्ने नेपालको छोरो म झुक्दैन झुक्ने नेपालको छोरो खोसेको रोटीले मेरो पेट भरिन्न मागेको धोतीले मेरो लास छोपिन्न खोसेको रोटीले मेरो पेट भरिन्न मागेको धोतीले मेरो लास छोपिन्न घुटिएर हात पाउ झरी जाउन् औला तर कोही परायाले के सहन्न बनेको छ पहराले यो छाती मेरो बनेको छ छारा रगतमा मेरो पखेरुमा जन्मी पाखुरामा खेल्ने म झुक्दैन झुक्ने नेपालको छोरो म झुक्दैन झुक्ने नेपालको छोरो म आगो सहन्छु अन्याय सहन्न म तृष्णा सहन्छु तिरस्कार सहन्न म आगो सहन्छु अन्याय सहन्न म तृष्णा सहन्छु तिरस्कार सहन्न मेरो शिर उडाउ बरु त्यो सहन्छु तर कोही परायाले टेके सहन्न बनेको छ पहराले यो छाती मेरो बनेको छ छारा रगतमा मेरो पखेरुमा जन्मी पाखुरामा खेल्ने म झुक्दैन झुक्ने नेपालको छोरो म झुक्दैन झुक्ने नेपालको छोरो After this patriotic song, I hope I can perform a couple more songs if time permits. These are some of my personal favorites, so hope you like it. हिँड्दा हिँड्दै
Great.
Awesome, Vishal. Thank you so much. A great round of applause for our friend Vishal Rao.
Thank
We
you
are
very much. And I just want to say thank you to the ANMF team and whoever's watching, all the viewers. I hope you have a great rest of the evening and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishal. It's such an honor. I have known Vishal from St. Xavier's, followed to BPKHS, and now like singing together in ANMF. And many people were already mentioning in the chat, you take everybody back to Nepal, Nepal memories, and a lot of great things. So thank you. What a melodious voice, and thanks a lot. And I want to say namaste and welcome everybody to the show from ANMF. We wanted to say that like from ANMF, it's such an honor, like on the Zoom, we have 121 participants all over the world, Nepal and US. And from ANMF, we want to say it's a strong brand of philanthropic hearts. We are just trying to work together on the mission of uniting all the like-minded philanthropic hearts, and with the vision of collaborating and being catalyst for positive change and for the purpose of advancing healthcare in Nepal. So we are very touched, and thank you for all your support. Let's each one reach one, expand the membership drive, and keep this going. So with that, we have a screen that is shared on. I just want to give a round of applause to everybody, and please take a look at the barometer. And Santosh, I'll request you to scroll down the name. We'll kind of recognize all the patrons and appreciate all their donations here. So we have Dikshat Dithal, Hari Devkota, Paras Bhatrai, Prakash Khanal, ANMF board members had pledged up to 28,000. Donald Blair, Jay Subedi, Sachin Mudvari, Abesh Nirola, Sridhar Paudel, Bharat Joshi, Govinda Paudel, Neha Shrestha, Abesh Nirola, Eric Boer, Kamal Wagle, Prasant Koirala, Sanjeev Prethi, Priya Shrestha, Anu Shrestha, Janak Wagle, Nishan Dalakoti, Robert Gajaf, Amrit Adhikari, Hariraj Paudel, Santosh Dahal, Kalidas Dahal, Drone Gauchan, Adwait Sulwal, Prakash Thapalia, Prajesh Joshi, Saresh Prasad Khanel, Sanjay Yadav, Suresh Yadav, Ujjal Sapkota, Sarina Khanal, Kiran Sapkota, Sukriti Upadhyay Baskota, Maniraj Neopane, Matiram Poon, Saugat Karki, Sailendra Shah, Bijen Malla, Roshan Biswaral, Saujan Depkota, Kapil Pokhrel, Shreya Prajali, Bigyan Dishta, Namrata Adhikari, Janak Wagle, Saroj Subedi, Nishan Dalakoti, Elizabeth Dungana.
I think that's we are repeating the one. I think for some reason the list got repeated.
Yeah, that's great. So keep it coming. And also I want to mention on the Zoom chat and everything, I have some updates here as well. We have Dinesh Mainali, Gauri Adhikari, Kanti Chatot for life member, Prima Paudel for life member, Anu Shrestha, Sanjeev Upreti. So those are pledged for life members. So, and we'll keep appreciating all the donations, and we'll even make a slide and keep it updated later in the show, and also like tomorrow and coming days on the Facebook. It is a continuous process, so we'll keep it updated. So keep it coming, friends. We are at $100,000 mark, as you see in the barometer, and we are very touched with all your gracious donation. Let's have fun evening and do things for cause. I want to say thank you to everybody. Namaste, and keep the show going. Thank you.
So just if anyone is recording anything, this is the time. Maybe we will reach 100,000 right now, right here. So let me refresh and then see. So who wants to be the 100,000 person? Just put their name so we can just make it up to 100,000 right now, right here. Anyone?
9, 10.
All right, let's do the countdown.
4,
All right, anyone updating from our finance team? All right,
Okay.
one more.
You can raise hands and we can record that.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyone?
Two participants raised hand. So let's see who raised hand. You can text on the chat. Okay, Bikas Bhatrai plays for 496 and that will make it. Thank you, Bikas Bhatrai.
Wonderful.
All right.
That's awesome.
Good job, guys.
Because you just pushed us over the six-figure mark. We are excited. Thank you so much. And at this time, I think we have to say, with a lot of issues with the online technology, we have not been able to give the microphone to all of the donors here. We have been doing all this appreciation meet and greet program for the last 10 days for all the new members and donors. And we will get back to you about this, and we'll probably have you back on some kind of meet and greet program pretty soon. So thank you so much. I think Diksha, you're next now.
Yes, thank you. This is exciting.
Oh, yay, finally there.
We are above $100,000 and we have about close to 50,000 to go. And I'm positive that we'll get there by the end of tonight. We here in Cleveland, Akron area, we were very excited after last year's conference in Virginia when Cleveland was picked as the next year's conference. We were very excited, and everyone here in Cleveland area were working extremely hard. We had several subcommittees to present everyone an amazing evening or a couple days back in May, and of course COVID-19 happened and that whole plan got to an halt. Hopefully we'll be able to do that again next year or the following year. We're really hopeful because we have all the subcommittees and sub team lined up. So we're really hoping at some point in the next couple of years we'll be able to do the program, do the annual conference here. But thank you, and even with this online platform, I'm so excited that we're already able to raise $100,000, and we are another third to go. So hopefully in the next couple hours we'll be able to get there. So moving on with the program, next we have Mr. Kailas Kayasta. He's from San Antonio, Texas. He's an IT expert by profession, but he has strong passion for music. And he is very well known in Nepali diaspora for his soulful voice. So we'll give it over to Mr. Kailas. There you
go. Thank you very much. Namaste and good evening, good morning, good afternoon all over the world. I'm very, very fortunate and I feel blessed to be part of this program. I'd like to thank, obviously, American Nepal Medical Foundation and ANMF President Dr. Bhupesh Khadka, and also would like to thank Dr. Manoj Bhatrai, who is local in San Antonio, who introduced me to this awesome organization. So I'll continue to be part of this program, this organization, and I'll do whatever I can to help. And thank you very much. With that, I will be singing two songs. Both are medley songs. Unfortunately, everything is in Nepali. I was born in Nepal. I came to US some 20 years ago, but never got a chance to learn Western. My daughter does that for me. But today I'm going to sing two medley songs, as I mentioned. I'll just say the names, so who sang it, and the lyricist and composers. The first song would be from Bhaktaraj Acharya. He's also very renowned as a bhajan shiromani in Nepal, and he also composed the song for the same song. And the lyricist is Bam Bahadur Jitali. And this song is very patriotic. It's Jahan Buddha Ka Aankha. That's what I'll start with. Then next song would be Deepak Kharel is the singer. And composer is Sambhujit Baskota. and it was penned by a very renowned lyricist Neer Saha. And the third one would be sung by a Pakistani ghazal singer, Ghulam Ali, composed by Deepak Jangam. He's a very renowned musician or composer, and was written by a late King Mahendra M. Bibi Saha. So with that, I'll start my song. And with me, I have my daughter, who is in lockdown as well, goes to UT Austin, and she'll help me with the guitar. And I'm playing something called harmonium here, and also I'll play a music track. छन् बुद्धका आँखा स्निग्ध शान्त र सुन्दर त्यहाँ छ शान्तिको क्षेत्र मेरो राष्ट्र मनोहर प्राणभन्दा प्यारो लाग्छ मेरो कता कता छकिन्छ ममता मेरो भावगङ्गा जता जता जहाँ छन् बुद्धका आँखा नेपालको लाग्छ नेपाली इतिहासको माया नेपालको लाग्छ नेपाली इतिहासको माया प्रकृतिको लाग्छ कला भाषा र भेषको पुर्खाको मन्त्र यो जप्छु चौतारीमा बसे जननी जन्मभूमिष्ठ स्वर्गादपि गरी बनाइदेऊ आकार बदल्न सकूं बादल बनाइदेऊ आकार बदल्न सकूं क्षमता दिलाइदेऊ जिउँदै मजल्न कसै बनाइदेऊ बजारमा चल्न सकूं क्षमता दिलाइदेऊ जिउँदैमा जल्न सकूं सौभाग्यशाली हौ तिम्रो त्यो हातको भए सौभाग्यशाली औठी तिम्रो त्यो हातको भए स्पर्श मात्र पाए चाहिन्न अर्को फेरि सुन्दर मुहार तिम्रो चन्द्रमा शर्माउने एक पल देख्न पाए चाहिन्न अर्को फेरि लोलाएका तिमीला Thank you very much.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you, Kailasji and Nanu. That was just, it's giving me goosebumps. And
Thank you very much. The next medley song that I have is all sung by Narayan Gopal, and lyricists are Gopal Yanjan and Ishwar Ballabh. So I'll quickly sing this. These are very popular Nepali songs. I know everybody knows about these songs, and I encourage that everybody sing along with me so that I can get some encouragement and good vibes, you know. Let's do that. यति चोखो यति मिठो तिमीलाई माया बिर्सने संसारले पुराना प्रेमका कथा मेरो सारा जीवन सबै तिमीलाई मिठा मिठा क्षणहरू सबै तिमीलाई मेरो सारा जीवन सबै तिमीलाई मिठा मिठा क्षणहरू सबै तिमीलाई मेरो खुसी मेरो सुख सबै सबै तिमीलाई यति चोखो मलाई माया गर्छु भन्ने हजुर कहिले माया पनि देखाउने गर तिम्रो टाढाको आइपुगेन मलाई बरु आई मलाई सताउने गर भाव देखि डराई नभाग्ने गर तिम्रो टाढाको पुगेन मलाई बरु आए मलाई सताउने गर तिम्रो जस्तो मुटु मेरो पनि तिम्रो जस्तो माया मेरो पनि नबोलाऊ मलाई मिठुरी भनी तिम्रो जस्तो बाधा मेरो पनि तिम्रो जस्तो मुटु मेरो पनि तिमीलाई अङ्गाली कता कता भागी जाने धोको मेरो पनि तर पाउमा दस्तुरको तिम्रो जस्तो कली मेरो पनि दुई प्राण एक नभए पनि तिमीसितै बास मेरो पनि नबोलाऊ मलाई मिठुरी भनी तिम्रो जस्तो बाधा मेरो पनि तिम्रो जस्तो मुटु मेरो पनि. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for listening, and I would like to thank everyone who is listening from all over the world. And once again, thank you for the ANMF entire family who has worked tirelessly for the last several months to put this program together. It's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kailasji and Nanu, for this amazing performance of these two medleys. That was just heartwarming. And it just took me back to the younger days. And here is our barometer now. We are over 100,000, but we have about 48,500 amount still to get to our goals. So let's keep the donations coming. Currently we have about 144 individuals logged in Facebook, and please, if you have any comments, if you're donating, you can do it through Facebook as well. So keep those amount coming for this great organization, for our great missions. So thank you. ANMF has several non-medical members who keep supporting our mission. We encourage you to join us and support this great cause. We have several family members and friends who are members and life members, and there is no age restriction. So you could be 1 year to 99 years to become member or life members. There are a couple of videos that we have, or a few videos that we have from our newer life members. So let's go into that. Actually, before that, I think we have our barometer in there, and we would like to recognize our newest members. So Binod, you want to take it away?
Sure. Once again, thank you very much, and namaste to everybody. So we have a lot of members who are kind of going on with that effort and help here. So we have multiple new members who are donating, so keep the donation coming. There is a Facebook link you can go through. There is a donation link already there, or you can place here and then go from there. So new live members, there are multiple new live members, and also like donation on various amount. And as everybody said, there is no restriction on like what amount, any amount counts. And if you are a student, there is like a student member, there is an annual member, and life member is $1,000. So everything goes for the cause. So some of the new donations that came are Puncho Gurung, thank you very much. Smriti Manandar, Govinda Dhakal, Vikas Bhatrai, Diksha for the life member of kids, thank you very much. Haridev Kotha, Paras Bhatrai, Prakash Khanal, and we acknowledged before that. So we'll keep it updated and acknowledging. And if we miss somebody, just let us know on Zoom chat or Facebook chat, and we'll acknowledge them. And then in coming days, we'll make the videos as well, and we'll keep it updated and acknowledging as well. So very, very thankful for everything you have been doing. Let's have a fun evening and keep it coming. Thank you very much. Back to the host. Thank you.
So we are on the way. So I think Diksha, do you have something to say? We have a few videos to play. I think Santosh is going to play a TikTok video here and move on with our videos.
So yeah, again, if you're just joining us, and if you're not able to be here with us earlier, we still have some information and entertainment coming up. We have a lot of our Nepal guests, distinguished guests, like Professor Bhagwan Koirala. We have renowned singer Raju Lama and Ani Choyang Dorma. So stay tuned, and here is our wonderful TikTok video from our very own Santosh and family.
मेरो याद आउँछ र हुरहुरी आउँछ नि लैजान्छु सँगैमा गुटुङ टुङ टुङ भगाई राख्छु कि त सँगै पाखुरीमा समय माया तिमी काको म काको है माया दोबाटोमा भेट भएको आँखामा तिम्रो तस्बिर हिट भइसक्यो सम्झिँदा सम्झिँदै यो मनमा तिम्रो नाम फिट भइसक्यो रात दिन तिमीलाई सम्झिँदा सम्झिँदै यो मनमा तिम्रो नाम फिट भइसक्यो
बिहान उठ्ने दुई थाल खिच्ने मोबाइल खिच्ने भयो काम बिहान उठ्ने दुई थाल खिच्ने मोबाइल खिच्ने भयो काम बस्दा बस्दा दिक्क लाग्यो लौ न कता जाम माछी खेल्यो लेउ लेउमा धेरै नाच्यौं बिच बिचमा
Right, thank you guys. We will move on with our next phase. I'm glad you guys like it. Your face says that.
नमस्कार, मेरो नाम राज गौतम। हाल म भर्जिनियामा बस्छु र इन्फर्मेसन सिक्युरिटीमा म काम गर्छु। म 2019 देखि अमेरिकन नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसनको लाइफ मेम्बर बनेको छु। स्पेशली इन्स्पायर बाई द पोस्ट अर्थको काम र अक्सिजन प्लान्टको कामबाट इन्स्पायर भएर मैले लाइफ मेम्बर बनेको हुँ। यो संस्था 100% भोलन्टियर संस्था हो, नन पोलिटिकल संस्था, 501c संस्था, जसमा हामी फिजिसियन बाहेकहरू सबैजनाहरू मेम्बर बन्न पाइने संस्था। यसले नेपालको लागि, नेपालको आफ्नो मातृभूमिलाई सहयोग गर्ने संस्था भएको हुनाले बिगर स्मल हजुरहरूले पनि संस्थालाई सहयोग गरिदिनुस्, गरौँ। हामी सबैजना मिलेर नेपालकै हेल्थ केयरमा हेल्प गरौँ र भन्दा भन्दै 24th एनुअल AGM यो हप्ता हुँदैछ, यसको लागि सक्सेसफुल होस् भनेर म शुभकामना पनि दिन चाहन्छु। हस्, धन्यवाद।
Okay, so while we get on with the new video, we just want to tell that this organization is a broad organization with a lot of different folks from different areas. Mr. Gautam was one of the IT expert. We just had Mr. Kailas Kayastha here as well. So here we go, a member from Canada.
Namaste. I'm Dinesh Tarel, currently working as an ICU clinical associate in Canada. For me, ANMF is a family of like-minded medical professionals willing to give back to the community. I'm inspired by the amazing works it has been doing in a manner that's transparent and responsive to needs. I want to contribute too, learn in the process, and contribute more. That's why I became a life member, and this in a way has ignited my passion for community service that began from my medical school days. Thank you.
So this was one of our members, newly donate. I mean, he just became a member in the last month or so. He is in Canada. So this is another example that we are beyond US. We are, we welcome everybody around the North America. American Nepal Medical Foundation represents all of us in North America. So we want to do that. We want to go further and share this other video, after which we'll come back.
Namaste. Ma Bindyashilal Neopane.
Ma Nagendramani Neopane.
Ma retired high school teacher हुँ.
Ma नेपाल गभर्नमेन्टको रिटायर अफिसर हुँ.
हामी दुवै अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसनको नयाँ सदस्य हौँ.
अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसनले विगत 24 वर्षदेखि नेपालमा स्वास्थ्य क्षेत्रमा काम गर्दै आइरहेको छ.
अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसन मेडिकल र नन मेडिकल व्यक्तिहरूको संस्था हो.
यो संस्थामा भाग लिन पाएकोमा र नेपालको स्वास्थ्य क्षेत्रमा सहयोग गर्न पाएकोमा हामीलाई धेरै गौरव लागेको छ.
यो संस्थामा हामी धेरैले सहयोग गर्न सक्दा यो संस्थाले अझ धेरै नेपालमा काम गर्न सक्थ्यो भन्ने आशा लिएको छु.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद.
Back to you.
You're on. Diksha, I think we have another video that we are going to show, but we also want to acknowledge that what of our members, we just played our video, is parents of Dr. Diksha Dital. So we are an extended family. We are all in this together. We have our spouses, kids, we have parents. We're all in this together so that we can help our beloved motherland. So I think Diksha, I'll let you go on.
Absolutely, thank you, Bhupesh. So and that was wonderful members' videos. So at this time, we'd like to recognize or send some words of recognition for our American Nepal Medical Foundation Nepal team, because they work really hard, and all these works, all these projects could not be accomplished without their hard work from our Nepal team. Our Nepal team, they work tirelessly to overcome all challenges, and they get our projects up and running. Here we share a video regarding past year's projects. And again, please keep the donation coming and keep the barometer rising. So thank you.
American Nepal Medical Foundation has contributed significantly over the last several years in the health sector of Nepal, particularly during the times of crisis, like the earthquake of 2015 and this COVID crisis. I would really like to appreciate all the members of ANMF US and the donors for supporting the great cause. I look forward to working with you all in future too. Thank you.
Dr. Pooja Amatya from Patan Academy of Health Science went to Kanchi Kamakoti Child Trust Hospital, Chennai, India for Pediatric Critical Care Fellowship Program, which was for 1 year. It was done to enhance her knowledge, which will help Department of Pediatrics in Patan Hospital with introduction to new dimension in critical pediatric care in Nepal.
I completed my fellowship in Pediatric Critical Care from Chennai, India. Doing fellowship in India was a great learning experience for me, as I was involved in the management of critically ill child with various complex disease condition. Along with that, during this period, I got opportunity for hands-on training in various procedures that is done in PICU. During this period, I participated in various trainings, workshops, which helped me to boost my knowledge. After rejoining at PAS, I have started revising the protocols of critically ill child. Along with that, we have started point-of-care ultrasonography as well as echocardiography, which will definitely help in the improvement of quality of care for critically ill child in Nepal. I would like to thank American Nepal Medical Foundation, its members, donors, and Dr. Sangeeta Basnet Koirala for supporting me to complete my 1-year fellowship program at Chennai, India. Thank you.
ANMF Nepal will procure and provide Patan Academy of Health Science with musculoskeletal ultrasound and rheumatology text with reference materials, which will be used for educational purposes. MOU has been signed with all parties. ANMF Nepal will procure and provide Patan Academy of Health Science with bronchoscope. Patan Academy of Health Science has provided the specification of the bronchoscope according to their need. Bronchoscope will add educational and training value for Patan Academy of Health Science. MOU has been signed with all the parties. Oxygen plant will be provided to Kosi Hospital, Biratnagar of 500 liter capacity, which will help fulfill the oxygen demand of the hospital as it is one of the center hospital and provide care to a huge number of patients.
Koshi Hospital is a 350-bedded government hospital situated in eastern Nepal. Till date, hospital has been buying oxygen from different vendors because hospital doesn't have an oxygen plant of its own. In March 2020, we signed a MOU with ANMF for the construction of oxygen plant. However, the construction has been delayed due to lockdown, and I'm confident that it will be done as soon as the lockdown is lifted. Oxygen plant will help Koshi Hospital in minimizing its expenses as well as in maintaining patient care. I'm very much grateful to ANMF for its contribution for oxygen plant. Thank you.
ANMF Nepal constructed a building at Kokani Rural Municipality, Ward No. 3, Chauthe, Nuwakot, to be used as health center dedicated to the respective rural municipality and its surrounding. The healthcare center is constructed in order to provide healthcare facilities in that area. As the construction of the building is completed and the handover letter has been provided to us, it will soon be in operation as promised by local government authority of Chauthe, Nuwakot. Rapti Academy of Health Science has been provided with the amount of 68,25,200 to purchase the required equipment to help improve their ICU. Handover of the check was done in the presence of official member of ANMF and Rapti Academy of Health Science along with our Honorable Health Minister Mr. Van Bhakta Dakal. Kathmandu Institute of Child Health is dedicated towards providing state-of-the-art children's healthcare in Nepal, along with conducting research, community and preventive works. ANMF Nepal has collaborated with Kathmandu Institute of Child Health in order to support its humanitarian cause.
So in this particular project that the ANMF is funding, Hamro Life Bank is creating a digitized, managed, and very organized search process, which basically is a hotline. It's called Ragat Chahiyo, which will be based off on a blood information system, blood information dispatch system. We're very excited that ANMF is supporting us in this project, and thank you for understanding the need of the project and believing in our mission, and we look forward to creating a big impact. Thank you.
Namaste and greetings from Kathmandu, Nepal. As an Executive Chief of Nepal Health Research Council, it gives me an immense pleasure to congratulate to America Nepal Medical Foundation team on a meaningful year gone by. Thank you for making genuine and reliable contributions in Nepal in advancing healthcare, medical trainings and practices. We are looking forward to invaluable collaborations with you to foster successful implementation of the interconnected goals in promoting health research in this country with sustainable strategy and action plans. I wish you all in a very effective, successful and productive virtual annual general meetings. Dhanyavad.
नमस्ते अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसन नेपालको तर्फबाट हामीले यस वर्ष विभिन्न प्रोजेक्टहरू गरेको जुन हामीले यहाँ विवरण दिइसकेका छौं पाटन अस्पतालको प्रोजेक्ट राप्तीको प्रोजेक्ट चिल्ड्रेन हस्पिटलको प्रोजेक्ट कोशीको अक्सिजन प्लान्टको प्रोजेक्टहरू हामीले अनगोइङ छ गरेका छौं र यहाँहरूले यो प्रोजेक्टको लागि गर्नुभएको कन्ट्रिब्युसनको लागि हाम्रो तर्फबाट धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु थ्यांक यू एभ्रीवन
Thank you, everyone. That was a good video, a great video from ANMF Nepal. And we are going to go on the next phase of our programs. And at this time, we now welcome one of our distinguished guests from Nepal, singer-composer Raju Lama from Mongolian Hearts. He is one of the judges of Voice of Nepal. He has recorded a number of popular songs over the years like Timilai Dekhera, Sayed Timro Akhama, and many more. You are very excited and eagerly waiting for his performance later in the show, so please stay tuned. So Rajuji, you're on now.
Namaskar, Hazir Mo Raju Lama. Very good morning from Nepal, Hazir. हाम्रो यहाँ अलमोस्ट अब पौने 8 भएको छ अनि ANF हेरिरहनु भएका सम्पूर्ण जतिजना मेम्बर्सहरू हुनुहुन्छ र संसारभर जतिजना हेरिरहनु भएका अरू सोशल साइट्सबाट हेरिरहनु भएका सम्पूर्ण दर्शक श्रोता इष्टमित्र र शुभचिन्तकहरूलाई मेरो फेरि पनि नमस्कार र जुन तपाईहरुले काम गरिरहनु भएको छ एकदमै खुसी लागेको छ र म पनि यसरी जोइन गर्न पाउँदाखेरि र तपाईहरु सबैजनालाई भनौं न अमेरिकन नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसनमा जतिजनाले कन्ट्रिब्युट गरिरहनु भएको छ सो प्लिज कीप सपोर्टिङ अनि म चाहिँ तपाईहरुलाई एकछिनमा I'll join you shortly and share some of my songs so please stay tuned अनि एकछिनमा भेट्नेछौँ हजुर नमस्कार
Thank you, Raju. Thank you so much for coming on board, for your time. So at this time, all the work that ANMF has done is possible because of ANMF Nepal. And we have been joined by our ANMF Nepal President, Dr. Bhupendra Pasnet. And I would like for him to say a few words. Dr. Bhupendra, you're on.
Hello. Good morning from Nepal and good evening in the US. Respected Chair, 24th AGM, ANMF, all the life member in the US and all ANMF member in Nepal. First of all, I would like to
Thank you all giving this opportunity to keep few words in your AGM. ANMF doing excellent in the healthcare of Nepal for last 24 years. I have worked since 7-8 years, and initially this organization in Nepal is led by the Dr. Arjun Karki, Dr. Bhagwan Koirala, later on the Dr. Jyoti, and all they have done excellent in previous year. So I involved myself from the time of earthquake, and we did lots of work at that time also, and this time, this Corona pandemic, we are doing excellent in Nepal on the all is possible due to your contribution, your dedication. Especially, I would like to thank at the President Dr. Santosh Sapkota at the time. He initiated the project very immediately. So we did lots of work in Nepal. Even we distributed lots of PPE sets. At the time, even a bigger and central hospital did not have a single set of the PPE. We distributed PPE sets, we distributed N95 masks, mostly the frontline healthcare workers, especially the resident doctor, which we did a great impact in the healthcare of all Nepalese people. And similarly, we work with NIC and the Healthcare Foundation and other organization for the Corona relief work. And on regular project, we are doing with the Patan Hospital, we are doing with our Rapti Academy and the other institution like Koshi, we are doing the oxygen plant project. So all these are possible due to your generous contribution. I would like to thank all the life members, all the donors, and all who are kind-hearted to ANMF. And thank you for this opportunity to lead the Nepal team to work in the hard-hit Corona time in Nepal. Thank you for your contribution, and I wish your great success of 24th AGM and looking for a great help onward and ahead. Thank you all. Thank you, Dr. Bhupesh. Thank you, Dr. Binod. Thank you, Dr. Santosh, and all team members. Especially, I would like to thank Dr. Sangeeta Basnet Koirala and Dr. Janak, who pushed me to come to the ANF Nepal. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bhupendra Basnet. So we are very, very thankful to the Nepal team. Like as we said earlier, with all your help and support, this is what is possible. So I just want to say from our organization standpoint, just 3 quick things under a minute. One is like our goal and vision is to be a strong brand. So we want to be like a strong brand of healthcare, like Amazon is for web online, Apple is for phone. If you say phone, it's Apple. So ANMF also starts with A. So you see it's already coming there. So ANMF would be a brand for advancing healthcare in Nepal. And we are waiting for your help and donation. Please keep it coming. And that's what keeps us going. So we want to be catalyst for positive change, and it's all possible with your help. So with that, I just want to acknowledge the new donors, and I want to appreciate all the help and donation, and please keep it coming. Any amount is a great amount, and any help is very helpful. So we have multiple places in the Zoom, so we are going from there. There is place from Dinesh Mainali, Chandra Chatot, and Kanti Chatot for life member. There was a place from Manoj Bhattrai and Prima Portal for life member. Fred and Julia Sepperson, Kamala, Doba Dakal, Hem and Anugya has plays. And I want to give an example. Sona and Shreya, who are like small kids, they are setting aside their pocket money for a cause for ANMF. That sets a great example. And they happen to be kids of our president. And thank you, President, for setting up such a presidential example. And I want to say anybody can contribute. They're already a life member as well. Anybody can be a life member. Anybody can contribute for the positive cause. So any amount is welcome. And thank you for joining and keeping that going. And we have pledge from Delhi Fuel. We have Dr. Blair, who is a founding member and who has been supporting and is still supporting, and he's here as well. I want to give a big round of applause to all the founding members and all the past presidents and everybody who had kept the organization going to the stage it is. So we don't want to forget our history. With their help and support, we want to grow stronger. They are our roots. So let's keep it building, making strong and keep going. And we have pledged from Jivan Lamichane for Shraddha Manandar for life member. So those are all the new acknowledgements I have. And there is a Birendra Saha has acknowledged some donation as well. So thank you, please, some donations. So thank you. Keep it coming. Let's keep the barometer running. And as you know, like there is some great performance coming. I saw Raju Lama was already here. Thank you, Rajuji. And Annie Choyang, Dr. Bhagwan will be joining shortly as well. So we're almost there. See the barometer. So let's make it over 150,000. We are waiting for that. And back to MC. Keep it going. Thank you, donors.
Okay, thank you, Binod, for the quick update. Your brand ambassador, ANMF needs to be a brand, as you are saying. We need to work on different fronts. So at this time, without further ado, we go for our guest, distinguished guest, Professor Dr. Bhagwan Koirala. He is joining us from Nepal to share his views on the role of ANMF in Nepal and his vision regarding Kathmandu Institute of Child Health, which is one of our projects that ANMF has wanted to fund. As most of us know, he is a renowned cardiovascular surgeon and chairman of Nepal Medical Council. His role was pivotal in helping ANMF build healthcare facilities after the earthquake. This is just an example, and there are a lot of things that he has been able to help and get done in Nepal through ANMF. Outside of ANMF, there's no words to describe all the contributions that he has made. Man with a lot of skills and abundance of energy. Here we welcome Professor Bhagwan Koirala.
Yeah, good evening, everybody, and good morning here in Nepal. This is an honor for me to speak in front of our colleagues on the occasion of 24th Annual General Meeting of American Nepal Medical Foundation. It's been a long time that we have been involved in ANMF activities in US and here in Nepal. And this is an exceptional time, as we all understand. But I want to present to you the things that we have to look beyond the corona pandemic. It is going to remain here for some time, but we need to also do the other things that we need to do as a community, as a medical fraternity, and the society. So I'm going to talk largely about the child health situation in the country and the project that we are taking up. But before that, let me just quickly touch upon the issues of non-COVID diseases at this time of pandemic. We also need to look at the other communicable diseases that are rampant in this country, for example, dengue, malaria, and diarrhea, especially with this monsoon season and the situation of returnees from international community. All that's causing a huge problem in maintaining the hygiene and sanitation, and thereby also increasing the number of communicable disease. We already have a massive burden of non-communicable disease and injuries, as we used to talk in the past, including that in children. That's more concerning for us. There will be an increased number of disasters, suicide and mental health issues during this time, and generally also. There are huge problems with pregnancy and reproductive health during the time of this lockdown and even now. The child health is a big problem in general, but worse in the time of this pandemic. And also due to the aforementioned reasons, the condition of nutrition in children has worsened, and there will be significant increase in the malnutrition among children in the country. So I would also like to mention that there will be opportunities for the health sector to leapfrog this time if we work hard and sincerely together. There will be an opportunity to restructure the Ministry of Health, strengthening the provincial health system, create new organizations and institutions that will be able to control the qualities of products and deal with the epidemic and pandemics like this in future. We'll have other agencies that will also help provide the service to people. And more important, I hope this pandemic will teach the Ministry of Health, not just Ministry of Health, but the government as a whole, teach the lesson of having partnerships with non-governmental agencies. And that's where we want to come in the area of children's health. As you might have heard, and many of you definitely have done so, we are working in establishing and decentralizing an institute called Kathmandu Institute of Child Health. This is a new non-profit initiative. We hope to establish a hospital in Kathmandu and go beyond the center to the 7 provinces of Nepal. I'm going to touch upon that a little later. Just to give you the background, that we have close to 30 million population. Children under the age of 18 make about 40% of the total population, which is about 12 million in numbers. That's a huge number. And we don't have enough of the facilities in Kathmandu or outside to treat the problems that children can have. We do have many facilities, one central children's hospital and multiple departments of pediatrics in the medical schools all around. But clearly the specialities and the cross-cutting areas and the subspecialty services are just not available. I'm not here to emphasize on the therapeutic aspect of the disease, but also we're looking at working with the communities, the preventive aspects, the rehabilitation and education of healthcare workers on primary care of children. That we hope to do as arms of this institution in the peripheries. Our mission of this institute, the Kathmandu Institute of Child Health, is to make a high quality pediatric care available, accessible, and affordable in Nepal. As I said before, it will not just be limited to the healthcare delivery, but also with their hygiene, sanitation, education, immunization, and of course the training and capacity building of the healthcare workers. And as I said before, we clearly want to decentralize at least to this provincial level of the country. Well, this is the idea. Idea is to establish one multi-speciality comprehensive children's hospital in Kathmandu, for which we already have acquired land and some preparations are already going. And then in next phase or over the years, we want to have satellite hospitals in Kathmandu, which also will do the preventive and community work in tandem with the central hospital. There will be cross referrals, and there will be a network of referral pattern between these centers, which will also collaborate at the local level with the governmental and non-governmental hospitals at the provincial level. Well, we want to develop that in multiple phases, as you can imagine, because it's going to be hard to do it all at once. But phase 1 will be a centralized hub, and phase 2 will be expanding, strengthening the Kathmandu hospital. Phase 3 will be satellite centers in the provinces. Phase 1 will focus on the following subjects. I don't want to go into the details of each subject, but obviously we have taken consideration of the feasibility and the need combined. And there's a huge need in oncology, but little service and the technology is available. We have fairly strong cardiothoracic care even now, but it's feasible also, but the need is even more, so we want to go with that. Mental health is a huge issue, and so on and so forth that you can imagine. Basically, what we strive for in care. This is more of a theoretical statement, but we really mean to say this: excellence, equity, efficiency, being ethical, and having empathy in our practice. This we want to inculcate in our staff, the whole team, right from the beginning, even before we recruit them. And the foundation of all that will be family-centeredness, community engagement, value-based care, team approach, and partnerships. And of course, the partnerships will be at a community level, with the government level, and partnerships will have to be with the donors, friends, and the international technical collaborators who can actually help us in developing our capacity. I would not go into the details of the hospital building, design, and the equipment listing. I think that will be made available upon request. But I want to briefly touch upon how do we think this project will be viable and financially sustainable over a period of time. And that's the biggest concern even for us right from the beginning. So there are a number of ways to make the project sustainable. First of all, this will be a nonprofit. We hope that we will keep the prices very low or comparable with the public sector fees currently available in the government sector. If that's the case, then we would tie up with the National Health Insurance Scheme. Then we can, bring in a lot of insurance facility for our patients without having them pay. There can be private insurance companies that probably will impanel us. That depends on how people would like to choose. There will be a direct cost sharing with the government, because there are a number of schemes that the government has been providing to people. For example, free heart care, free some of the cancer cares, reimbursement up to 100,000 rupees for 11 different diseases. And there are other, for example, rheumatic heart disease. All of these diseases are being paid by the government at no cost to the patient. So we hope that we can bring in those schemes that will make us sustainable, yet patients can get free service. And there will be some charges for the private rooms and the facilities without making a difference in the quality of the care. So and there will be additional possibility of having corporate social responsibility fundings for running costs. And of course, intermittent fundraising for particular projects, particular cases, and the like, which all of this put together, I think there will be significant amount of running costs that we can generate, apart from the out-of-pocket expenditure that will remain, especially for the private patients who want to use better facilities. Idea is to make our people pay zero to minimum from out of pocket. And of course, there will be some indirect grants in future for capital investment, machineries, technologies, and the institutional development, even from the government and other agencies that we will use. In the phase one, we are trying to raise funds to build the building and have the equipment from other sources other than the government source, so that we keep the independence of running. Once we start running, then we hope the government will outsource us for the care of the children across the nation. The funding requirements are not trivial. We understand this. This is an expensive project. But as I said before, we can make it sustainable and viable over a period of time once we get this up and running. The design part is already almost taken care of. The equipment will have to look at an alternative source of funding, like equipment donations or Rotary projects. We already are engaged in discussions. But the most important issue right now is to raise funds for the construction. Between $5 to $6 million would be the estimates. It may go up depending upon the design. Right now, our engineers are working on the concept design and the detailing out. It looks great to us. We will share the design with you, and you will like it too. in the land that we have leased from the government. And that land will be used in such a way that will increase the functionality as well as the look of the hospital, which goes seamlessly with the topography of the land that we've gotten. And just to mention that at least a third of this fund shall be raised nationally, and we already are getting close to the target. So we're looking at raising funds from within the country and outside for about $2 to $3 million, maybe $4 million for the building itself. What has been done so far? A Kathmandu project, we're already moving on, despite the corona effect. The land on lease deal is done with the government. We've already paid the first installment for lease, and we're developing the land. We have set the boundaries. The design is in process, and fundraising is in process. Of course, the corona pandemic is going to delay the speed of fundraising, but who knows? It will open eyes of a lot of donors and partners in the sense that health will be a focus area for next foreseeable future for the world. We also have signed an MOU with the Pokhara municipality. Well, they were actually asking us to come and do it as early as possible. So they are ready to give significant amount of land along with the building. They want to work together with them, invest jointly, help run their own general hospital, and also help us build this children's hospital in Pokhara. It's going to be a challenge to do both places at the same time, but we're already moving ahead with the planning, thinking process, so that once the Kathmandu is close to finish, we could actually move out to other projects. Province 1 is really, trying to get there. The ministry and the municipality is different, and they are ready to give land with no conditions forever, meaning with the ownership transfer. But again, as I said, we want to go slow in diluting our efforts. And of course, this is something that we really like to see, but will take some time. There is a serious invitation from other provinces too, but as I said, we're not rushing to sign MOUs right now. We want to make sure that the Kathmandu project is done first. Partnership and collaboration with American Nepal Medical Foundation is already there. We've signed an MOU, and ANMF graciously has agreed to own KIOCH, Kathmandu Institute of Child Health, as its fundraising project. And any donor available now can send it through American Nepal Medical Foundation, and we'll share the detailed information, anybody who wants it. We're already working with the NCDI Poverty Commission, which is a Lancet initiative, Lancet Global NCDI Poverty Commission. They've just submitted the report to a Lancet. So they have formed the national commissions, and I co-chair the Nepal NCDI Poverty Commission. And all of that work will be focused in NCDs in children. And that's supported by Partners in Health right now, based out of Boston. But that work will be done through the platform of Kathmandu Institute of Child Health, because we have people to work together, and the research work will be easy to carry out. So these partnerships are already putting us in right footing to move ahead with the research and international collaboration. We're also taking up some of the activities involving children during the COVID-19. We've started the work of registry of COVID children in some of the palikas, and we hope we can expand that over multiple provinces. This also is supported by ANMF and KIOCH Fund themselves, and we're looking forward to having other partners to work in this agenda over the next several weeks to months. So this is just to show that some of the legal processes have been completed. As I said, this is non-profit registered company organization. We have gotten land on lease from the government. This is the picture that we gotten. We have set up the side office near the land. Land is 41 rupees. It's not a small piece. This is a separate plot where there's an office. The first floor is our office. The land is being developed. It was little, irregular and a little difficult terrain. Now we're developing that into more of a flat space. With that, I finished the introduction about the Institute of Child Health. Let me finish by saying that there can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. The quote from Nelson Mandela. I like this and I keep repeating this. So I think we need to treat the children right, and that will secure our future. So with this, I hope that with your support and everybody who is listening, we can make this project happen. If you need more information, please visit our website or email me or my associate. And there are other contact persons that I can share. We can give you more documents. We'll be more than happy to give you all the documents that are relevant to this project. Thank you for.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Koirala. एउटा भन्छ नि नेपालीमा उद्देश्य के लिनु उडी छुनु चन्द्र एक भने जस्तै. You have a very ambitious plan, but well thought out, well planned out, well hashed out, and it is our honor to have for ANMF to be involved with it, and we will do our best to help with your cause. And it's heartwarming to see how many provinces are so ready to help you out. So without यो अकबरी सुनलाई कसी लाउनु पर्दैन भन्छ अर्को हैन. I would like to give you a few minutes so that you can give your thoughts. Thank you so much for having sparing some time and coming on board. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhupesh. It's an honor again to be part of this AGM. I would not add anything at this time. I would rather like to hear from you all, get feedback. Maybe not right now, but by email or whatever means you want to use. And I just look forward to working with you all. And it's great to be with you all and, catching up with a lot of old friends, young friends from old times. Thank you for giving me this platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Koirala. Thank you so much again. We are really excited. We are on the way to our record collection here. And at this time, one of us among us who's been watching us have pledged an anonymous donation for $5,000. So that's our highest bidder today. And I would like to,
thank you so much.
And this is going to be, updated. I would like our finance team to update the barometer by another 5,000 anonymous donation. So with that, I would like to give the microphone to Binod, who is going to update about some more donations.
Thank you, team. And as Bhupesh said, thank you, Professor Dr. Bhagwan Koirala. Really great mission, vision, and we appreciate that. With the great mission, we can get great things accomplished. So let's keep it going. And we have a lot of people joining here. Let's keep the donation coming. And in appreciation of people who have been donating here, we have Sanjana Bhatrai, who placed for a life member here. Thank you and welcome aboard. And we have Apu Basnet, Saroj Shrestha. There is anonymous 5,000. And I see, we can see multiple on the thing here, which we already acknowledge as well. So if anybody is missing, we'll kind of acknowledge after it's updated again. But I'll say we are on 121,000 mark and moving. So we just want this rate to overflow over 150,000 mark. So keep it going. We are almost there. And just to say shortly, just a one line about the organization, as we said earlier as well, we just want to be 3 E's in the organization, so we want to be effective, efficient, and at the same time provide a great experience for all our customers and supporters. So that is all of you life members who have been donating for the cause, and also all of the Nepalese people and Nepalese team who has been benefiting from this. So let's keep it going, keep it flowing. We are a transparent organization and working for a catalyst for change, and we want your collaboration, help, and let's keep the donation coming. So we want to go above 150,000 mark, so we are almost there. Let's keep that coming, and we have a lot of entertainment coming down the line as well. So keep it going, folks. So let's enjoy and have a nice time. Back to MC. Thank you.
So I just have one small announcement. I think we have a record here. We have youngest member joining the organization as a life member. She is Ivani Dhakal. She is a daughter of our life member, Dr. Bidur Dhakal and Dr. Richa Bhattrai. And her sister, who is a little bit older than her, she's also fighting to be a life member too. So both of them have just joined as life members. Thank you, Dr. Bidur and Dr. Richa, for sending that as a text. And within a few minutes, they will be donating via Facebook. Thank you again.
Thank you, Santosh.
She's 8 months old. Just as anyone can, if anyone wants to have a younger life member, here is a chance to beat that record.
Thank you again, Santosh. And that was a very inspiring talk by Dr. Koirala. And thank you for your vision, your leadership. We, Nepali and our children, we're very fortunate to have your leadership in our country. Next, we have, we're going to share a perspective from one of our veteran life members. She has been member since 2001. She's Julia Shepherdson. And Julia has been dedicated to ANMF since the early 2000s. She was executive director of ANMF from 2002 to 2006. Julia has been vital in running the finance committee and has been board member for years. Her most vital contribution, from what I hear from what I've seen and what I've heard from our fellow board members and executive members, is about her contribution to American Nepal Medical Foundation during earthquake relief efforts after the earthquake in Nepal. And during this period, Julia was vital in spearheading relief efforts through finance committee, through her work as board member, and also most importantly by guiding our new ANMF executive members. Julia also travels to Nepal several times and also monitors some of these works that we're doing for the advancement of healthcare in Nepal. So here is Julia.
I attended my first American Nepal Medical Foundation annual conference in Atlanta in 2000 and became a life member the following year. I care deeply about the people of Nepal, their culture, and their majestic country, and was hoping for a way that I could assist Nepali people to take charge of their lives. I was inspired by the ANMF founders' commitment to the concept of an all-volunteer membership organization so that the maximum amount of resources can go directly to Nepal. I am not a physician, but have experience in nonprofit management, and in that way have been useful to ANMF. ANMF board members and volunteers are the staff. Life members and donors provide pivotal financial resource to enable projects. Hundreds of projects have been successfully completed since 1997. I remain with ANMF after all these years because we're actually making a difference in Nepal, and because of the camaraderie between the board and volunteers as we work together to improve healthcare in Nepal. Our website provides transparency so that visitors can view financial documents, minutes, and details of ANMF projects. New volunteers have joined ANMF with fresh new talents and ideas. Everyone has commitments of work and family, but give time to enhance Nepal's healthcare. We continuously reach out for supporters to join us, and I hope you will too.
That is, Diksha, go ahead. Diksha?
Thank you, Julia. That was very inspiring. And thank you for all your dedications and contributions to this great organization with great cause and mission. As the great Helen Keller once said, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. Every single word of this statement is true. So thank you, and keep the support coming for this great organization.
And with that, thank you so much, Diksha. That was a great saying from Helen Keller. Together, we're going to do a lot, and we have been doing a lot here. Our danometer is getting increasing every few minutes. So let's keep that coming. So at this point, I think all of us are waiting for our performers, and we have our great, well-known and popular singer, composer, Razu Lama from Mongolian Hearts. And he has been really encouraging, and he's been able to join us from Nepal, and he is going to entertain us and help us listen to his beautiful music. Thank you, Razu. Thank you so much for coming in. Take your stage. Thank you.
Namaskar सबैजनालाई. One more time, thank you ANMF for having me. अनि भनौँ न अहिले अब यो पेन्डेमिकको समयमा पनि तपाईहरुले यति भनौँ न यो भर्चुअल मिटिङमा मलाई यसरी जोइन गराइदिनु भएकोमा थ्याङ्क यू. र अर्को कुरा चाहिँ के भने अब सबैजनालाई अहिले यो पेन्डेमिकले गर्दाखेरि धेरै दुःख छ, धेरै समस्याहरू छ. अब फिजिकली, इमोसनली, मेन्टली कति दुःखहरू छ. तर र पनि भनौँ न तपाईहरुले नेपालको जुन यो हेल्थ इम्प्रुभमेन्टको लागि जुन कामहरू गरिरहनु भएको छ, थ्याङ्क यू सो मच. अनि अब त्यही हो, अब म पनि एज अ म्युजिसियन, एज अ एउटा भनौँ न एउटा आम एउटा नागरिकको हिसाबले आफ्नो साइडबाट जे सक्छ मैले पनि त्यो गर्ने प्रयास गरिरहेको छु. र आज चाहिँ भनौँ न यसरी हाम्रो यो ANMF को 24th यो एनुअल मिटिङमा म पनि यसरी भाग लिन पाउँदा र उहाँहरूले मलाई सहभागिता जनाइदिनु भएकोमा एकदमै धेरै धन्यवाद. अनि त्यही हो, I'll be sharing some of my songs, भनौँ न 3-4वटा. अनि आई होप यो मेरो गीतले चाहिँ तपाईहरु सबैलाई भनौँ न संसारभर जसले हेरिरहनु भएको छ, तपाईको यो जुम मार्फत र अरु विभिन्न यो भनौँ न सोशल नेटवर्क थ्रुबाट हेरिरहनु भएको छ, उहाँहरूले यो मेरो सानो यो म्युजिकल सेसनले चाहिँ तपाईहरुलाई अलिकति भए पनि राहत पुर्याउँछ, अलिकति भए पनि के भन्छ तपाईको मनलाई हल्का पार्छ भन्ने आश गरेको छु हजुर है त. ल सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. यो चाहिँ भनौँ न म चाहिँ एकदमै अब त्यो गिटारिस्ट यस्तो केही पनि हैन, नर्मली अब म ब्यान्डसँग बजाउँथे. तर अब अहिले चाहिँ यो पेन्डेमिकले गर्दाखेरि हामीहरू पनि अब भेटघाट भएको छैन. अनि त्यो के भन्छ फेरि हाम्रो नेपालमा चाहिँ अहिले यो मर्निङ भएको हुनाले अलिकति साथीभाइ जुटाउन पनि गाह्रो भयो. तर र पनि म गिटारिस्ट नभए पनि आई ट्राई माई बेस्ट हैन. अनि आई होप तपाईहरुले मन पराइदिनुहुन्छ ल. ओके, यो गीत चाहिँ मैले मेरो फर्स्ट भन्दा पनि मेरो सेकेन्ड एल्बमको गीत हो यो उभो उभो खासा भन्ने. अनि I think it was recorded in 96. अनि म पनि सानो सानो थिएँ र त्यही हो हजुर. आई होप अब किनभने कतिजना यहाँ जति मेम्बरहरू हुनुहुन्छ उहाँहरू चाहिँ मेरो अब साथीहरू पनि हुनुहुन्छ. म बिस्तारै नाम लिँदै जाउँला हैन. अनि गर्दाखेरिलाई अब भनौँ न अनि कतिजना लाई चाहिँ यसले भनौँ न त्यो टाइम त्यो एउटा जुन अर्ली 90s को मिड 90s को एउटा सम्झना दिलाउँछ भन्ने आश गरेको छु. सो यो चाहिँ हाम्रो सिल्भेस्टर सितलिङ भन्ने दाइले लेख्नु भएको गीत हो. अनि यो गीत यहाँहरू सबैजनालाई उभो उभो खास भन्ने. लास म जाँदा तातो पानी बजारमा बसेथे तातो पानी बजार घुम्दै हिँड्दा शेर्पिनी कान्छीलाई देखेथे शेर्पिनी कान्छी क्या राम्री बान्की परेकी शेर्पिनी कान्छी क्या राम्री बान्की परेकी बान्की परेकी बान्की परेकी बान्की परेकी उम्माने प्रेमी बान्की परेकी बान्की परेकी बान्की परेकी रिसले होया लाजले होया आँखा मलाई तरेकी रिसले होया लाजले होया आँखा मलाई तरेकी आँखा तरेकी आँखा तरेकी उम्माने प्रेमी आँखा तरेकी आँखा तरेकी आँखा तरेकी हो लासो हो लासो 2 दिनको भेटघाटमा कान्छीसित माया बस्यो हाँस्दै खेल्दै घुम्दै हिँड्दा थाहै नपाई दिनहरू बित्यो दुई दिनको भेटघाटमा कान्छीसित माया बस्यो हाँस्दै खेल्दै घुम्दै हिँड्दा थाहै नपाई दिनहरू बित्यो कान्छीको मायाले मोहनी लगायो मोहनी लायो मोहनी लायो मोहनी लायो उम्मने प्रेमे मोहनी लायो मोहनी लायो मोहनी लायो हो लासो हो लासो हो लासो Thank you very much. के भन्छ आई थिङ्क मर्निङमा भएर होला भोइस पनि अलिक घ्यार 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 हुँदो रहेछ बट आई होप तपाईँहरूलाई मन पर्यो होला अनि यस्तो छ हजुर है अब मैले भने नि विशेष गरेर यो पेन्डेमिकले गर्दाखेरि लाइफ चाहिँ सबैको एकदमै आई डोन्ट नो एउटा एकदमै रफ्तारमा थियो सबैजना एकदमै बिजी थियो एभ्री वान वाज सो बिजी कि अब कसैलाई अब हुन्छ नि अब सबैले चाहन्थ्यो कि ओ मेरो लाइफ चाहिँ अलिकति भए पनि मैले पज गर्न सकियो हुन्थ्यो अलिकति भए पनि म फ्यामिली टाइम दिन सकियो हुन्थ्यो होइन गर्दाखेरिलाई अब हुन त यो पेन्डेमिकले अब धेरै चिज सिकाएको छ मान्छेलाई जिन्दगीमा होइन एउटा कुरो आई थिङ्क यसमा मैले जानेको चिज चाहिँ के भने फर्स्ट कुरा चाहिँ के भने तपाईँले आफूले आफूलाई माया गर्नुहोस् किनभने तपाईँले आफूले आफूलाई माया गर्नु सकेन भने तपाईँले अरूलाई माया गर्न पनि सक्नुहुन्न बिकज सो इट सुड कम डिप इनसाइड योर हार्ट र अर्को कुरा चाहिँ के भने यो पेन्डेमिकले मान्छेलाई भनौँ न फ्यामिलीसँग एउटा टाइम बिताउने एउटा यसलाई एउटा यसको ब्याड साइड त छँदैछ अफकोर्स अब भनौँ न संसारभर अब हामीले अब 500,000 भन्दा धेरै मान्छेलाई गुमायौँ होइन अब हाम्रो नेपालको कन्टेक्स्टमा हेर्ने हो भने हामीले अलमोस्ट अब 16,000 चाहन्छौँ जस्तो चाहिँ यहाँ अब सङ्क्रमित मान्छेहरू छन् होइन तर यो पेन्डेमिकमा विशेष गरेर हाम्रो नेपालको केसमा भन्ने हो भने चाहिँ हामीले यो कोभिड-19ले भन्दा पनि धेरै चाहिँ यो अब सुसाइड केसहरू यस्तो धेरै छन् होइन र त्यसले गर्दाखेरि म एउटा चिज चाहिँ के भन्छु भने थ्रु यो आजको यो मिटिङबाट हजुरहरूलाई के भन्छु भने प्लिज स्टे स्ट्रङ किनभने यो एउटा नराम्रो समय हो होइन अब यो समय चाहिँ अब सधैँभरि यस्तो रहँदैन गर्दाखेरिलाई त्यही हो आफ्नो इष्टमित्रलाई आफ्नो फ्यामिलीलाई राम्रोसँग टाइम दिनुहोस् अब विशेष गरेर अहिले हाम्रो नेपालको कुरा गर्ने हो भने अब लकडाउन अलिकति इज छ होइन तर र पनि के भने बाहिर जाँदाखेरि आफूले आफूलाई एकदमै जुन त्यो भनौँ न हेल्थ एक्सपर्टहरूले लगाएको जुन नियमहरू छ मास्क लगाउने विभिन्न किसिमका कुराहरू जस्तो सोसियल डिस्टेन्सिङ भयो त्यही हो अनि ती चिजहरूलाई एकदम मध्यनजर राख्नुहोस् र अर्को कुरा चाहिँ के भने आफ्नो साथीभाइ इष्टमित्र सबैलाई अब टाइममा फोन गर्नुहोस् होइन, आफूले मन परेको चिजहरू गर्नुहोस्, जस्तो म्युजिक सुन्न मनपर्छ कि किताब पढ्न मनपर्छ कि अथवा केही लेख्न मनपर्छ कि होइन। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि त्यही हो हजुर, अब जिन्दगी चाहिँ एकदमै प्रेसियस छ, इच मोमेन्ट इज प्रेसियस होइन। गर्दाखेरिलाई सधैँभरि खुसी बस्नुहोस्। आई नो अब यो दुःखमा अब धेरैजना, स्पेसली हाम्रो नेपालमा त कतिजनालाई अब भनौँ न धेरैजना चाहिँ अब हामी के भन्छ प्रभावित भयो यसले गर्दाखेरि। तर के भने आफूले सक्दो यो टाइममा चाहिँ यस्तो बेला आफूले सक्नुहुन्छ तपाईँले मद्दत गर्नुहोस् इष्टमित्रलाई अथवा आफूभन्दा दुखीलाई। होइन सक्नुहुन्न भने एउटा मिठो वचन बोल्नुहोस्, त्यसले भनौँ न धेरै मद्दत गर्छ। किनभने एउटा भनौँ न एउटा भनाइ नै छ, मिठो वचन बोले संसार माया नै हो, किन शत्रु बन्नु यहाँ जिन्दगी त दुई दिने पाहुना। सो अब त्यही हो। अब नेक्स्ट सङ चाहिँ यहाँहरू सबैलाई एउटा यो चाहिँ इट्स अल अबाउट लाइफमा मैले एउटा गीत बनाएको छु, हेर्दा हेर्दै ढल्क्यो जोबना तर मन बुढो भएन भन्ने गीत छ होइन। यो चाहिँ कस्तो भने तपाईँको जिन्दगीमा केही पनि चिज पर्मानेन्ट छैन। हामी पनि हिजो अब नानी हुँदै अलिकति टडलर हुँदै बिस्तारै अब एउटा युथ हुँदै अब एउटा बिस्तारै एज वाइज समयसँग मेच्योर्ड हुँदै अब बिस्तारै भनौँ न अलिकति बुढेसकालतिर हामी लम्किन्छौँ। तर के भने विदिन द्याट पिरियडमा कस्तो हुन्छ भने तपाईँको अब एज अ म एउटा म्युजिसियन भएको हुनाले मेरो एउटा आफ्नो फिलिङ्स है हजुर, समयसँग हामी परिपक्व हुँदै जान्छौँ, हाम्रो अब फिजिकल एपियरेन्सहरू हामी चेन्ज हुँदै जान्छ। तर के भने एउटै मात्र चिज बुढो हुँदैन, त्यो भनेको चाहिँ मन हो। सो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि म के भन्छु भने किप यर हार्ट वार्म, किप यर हार्ट यङ होइन हजुर। अनि त्यही खुसी बस्नुहोस् कि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि यो गीत चाहिँ त्यस्तै छ, हेर्दा हेर्दै एक्सक्युज मी ढल्क्यो जोबना तर मन बुढो भएन भन्ने गीत छ। यो गीत चाहिँ सम्पूर्ण यहाँहरूको लागि है त हजुर। हेर्दा हेर्दै ढल्क्यो जोबना तर मन बुढो भएन, तर मन बुढो भएन। रम्दा रम्दै मायालुसँग दिन बितेको थाहै भएन, तर मन बुढो भएन। रमाइलो लाग्छ मलाई सम्झिँदा ती दिनहरू मिठो लाग्छ फर्की हेर्दा मायालुका मिठा मिठा बातहरू यौवन भन्दा भन्दै दिन बितेको थाहै भएन, तर मन बुढो भएन, तर मन बुढो भएन I can see Dr. Santosh and Bauzu अनि Dr. Binod अनि Dr. Bhupen है तपाईहरु एकदम रमाइलो गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ थ्यांक यू सो मच हैन हजुर अनि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि मैले यहाँ गीतमा भने जस्तै मनलाई तन्दुरुस्त राख्नुस् मनलाई खुसी राख्नुस् खुसी बस्नुस् खुसी बाड्नुस् keep your heart warm and let's be compassionate one more time ANMF का सम्पूर्ण भनौँ न टिम मेम्बरलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद एन्ड जतिजनाले अहिले यो कन्ट्रिब्युट गर्नु भएको छ डोनेट गर्नु भएको छ किप डोनेटिङ उहाँहरूको जुन टार्गेट छ त्यसलाई लेट्स हुन्छ नि अब मिट द गोल लेट्स हिट द गोल होइन हजुर अनि अनि अर्को चाहिँ के भने Dr. Sandesh चाहिँ he's a very good friend of mine. We went to the same school, होइन अनि उहाँकै मार्फत भनौँ न हामी यहाँ Dr. Santosh, Dr. Binod, Dr. Anil उहाँहरूसँग चाहिँ कुरा गर्ने मौका पायौँ यसरी चिनाजाना हुने मौका पायौँ र one more time तपाईहरु सबैको माझमा मैले यसरी यो आफ्नो एउटा सानो पर्फर्मेन्स दिन पाएँ एउटा यो म्युजिक सेसन र आई होप तपाईहरु इन्जोय गरिरहनु भएको छ डाक्टर सन्तोष मजाले नाचिरहनु भएको छ सो अब झन् तपाईहरुले मन पराइरहनु भएको गीत अरु गीत छ यो तिमीलाई देखेर भन्ने गीत अनि पर्खाइमा अनि त्यसपछि तपाईको हल्ला चलेछ भने यसलाई चाहिँ म एउटा मेडलीको हिसाबले हैन गर्दैछु अनि गर्दाखेरि यो तिमीलाई देखेर गीत चाहिँ हाम्रो योगेश्वर दाई र म भएर बनाएको गीत हो त्यस्तै अब पर्खाइमा विजय शिरानी हल्ला चलेछ भन्ने गीत चाहिँ म आफैले गरेको गीत हो अनि यो चाहिँ तपाईले अब विभिन्न अनलाइन साइट्सहरुमा पाउन सक्नुहुन्छ भनौँ न म्युजिक यो जति पनि आइट्युन्स देखि सबैमा पाउन सक्नुहुन्छ र अब मेरो आफ्नै च्यानलबाट पनि तपाईहरुले यो गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ हैन सुन्न सक्नुहुन्छ गर्दाखेरिलाई त्यही हो हजुर ल एकचोटी अलिकति पानी पनि खाऊ हो के अनि मैले भने नि आज चाहिँ आई थिंक इभन अब मेरो छिमेकीहरु पनि अब आई थिंक उहाँहरुलाई जहिले पनि म हल्ला गर्ने आज चाहिँ अझै मैले जोडले गाएँ गर्दाखेरि उहाँहरुलाई चाहिँ अब यही मार्फत अब अलिकति डिस्टर्ब भएको छ भने सरी भन्न चाहन्छु किन म चिच्चाएर मजाले लाउडली गाइरहेको छु हैन किनभने इट्स अर्ली इन द मर्निङ हियर इन नेपाल अनि त्यही हो हजुर यो तिमीलाई देखेर भन्ने गीत र यो मेडली यहाँहरु सबैजनालाई यो भनौँ न आज यो जुम मार्फत तपाईहरु सबैजनालाई डेडिकेट गर्न चाहन्छु यो गीत तपाईहरु सबैजनाको लागि ल हजुर नाच्न तयार हुनुभएको छ ओके तिमीलाई देखेर हिमाल हाँसेको तिम्रो गीत सुनेर मोनाल नाचेको तिम्रो जोवनलाई ओ देखेर पिरती गाँसेको तिमीलाई देखेर हिमाल हाँसेको तिम्रो गीत सुनेर मोनाल नाचेको तिम्रो जोवनलाई ओ देखेर पिरती गाँसेको यसै ठाउँमा घुम्न आएको म एउटा परदेशी ओ यसै ठाउँमा घुम्न आएको म एउटा परदेशी थाहै नपाए
बसेछ माया आकाश भन्दा बेसी थाहै नपाई बसेछ माया आकाश भन्दा बेसी हिउँ पर्यो फुरुरु हिमाली भेगैमा हिउँ पर्यो फुरुरु हिमाली भेगैमा दिल बस्यो यहाँनिर कति चाँडो तिमीमा दिल बस्यो यहाँनिर कति चाँडो तिमीमा कति चाँडो तिमीमा देउराली सुन्ने लाग्छ माया तिमी नहुँदा ओ देउराली सुन्ने लाग्छ माया तिमी नहुँदा मुटु मेरो त्यसै जल्छ स्पर्शले नछुँदा चाँडै फर्कियो पर्खाइमा भिज्यो सिरानी हल्ला चलेछ राजै चर्चा चलेछ हल्ला चलेछ राजै चर्चा चलेछ ओ विदेश जाँदा विदेशैमा बसेछ भनेर ओ त्यतिर घर जम्भो भनेर हल्लै हल्लाको संसार आउँदैछु म माया नमारा हल्लै हल्लाको संसार आउँदैछु म माया नमारा ए हल्ला चलेछ राजै चर्चा चलेछ ए हल्ला चलेछ राजै चर्चा चलेछ ओ विदेश जाँदा विदेशैमा बसेछ भनेर उतैतिर घर जम्भो भनेर ए हल्लै हल्लाको संसार आउँदैछु म माया नमारा ओ विदेशैमा बसेछ भनेर ओ कुरा काटेन देऊ है काट्नेलाई ओ आउँदैछु म माया नमारा हो आउँदैछु म माया नमारा
Thank you, Raju. Thank you.
Rajal, please go on.
भन्नुहोस्.
No, I was just saying thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, cheers, हजुर. Thank you so much. One more time कि तपाईँको जुन यो गोल छ $150,000 पुऱ्याउने, प्लिज यसलाई यो गोल चाहिँ मिट होस्, यो गोललाई हिट गर्नुहोस्. अनि त्यही हजुर, keep spreading love. Thank you so much for having me. अनि one more time, Dr. Sandesh, thank you very much, साथी. अनि त्यसपछि Dr. Santosh अनि Dr. Vinod Khadkaज्यू, त्यसपछि Dr. Bhuvesh Khadkaज्यू र Dr. Anil, thank you so much for having me. धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद. One more time, अब तपाईँको इभिनिङ एकदमै राम्रो होस्. अनि त्यसपछि संसारभर जो जता जता हुनुहुन्छ सुरक्षित बस्नुहोस्, आफू सुरक्षित बस्नुहोस्, आफ्नो फ्यामिलीलाई सुरक्षित राख्नुहोस्. अनि keep sharing smile, keep sharing love. त्यही हजुर है, त्यसलाई मेरोबाट चाहिँ बिदा हुन्छु. अनि thank you so much हाम्रो मङ्गोलियन हार्ट ब्यान्डलाई माया गर्नु भएकोमा हुन्छ नि, धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद. अनि यो आज जुम मार्फत डाक्टर बृहस्पति अनि डाक्टर हेम चटौतलाई धेरै धेरै सम्झन चाहन्छु. अनि सम्पूर्ण मेरो इष्टमित्र शुभचिन्तकहरू सबैजनालाई नमस्कार हजुर है. ल थ्याङ्क यू सो मच. थ्याङ्क यू हजुर, नमस्कार मेरोबाट.
Thank you, Raju Lamaji. So we went back to our old days in school, high school. Sandesh contemporary ma pani हामी धेरै जना त्यही generation को छौं. We really enjoyed your song. We had to dance. There was no way around it. It was
या
so
होपफुली अब तपाईँको यो 25th यसमा चाहिँ हामी भनौँ न यो भर्चुअल नभइकन साँच्चीकै पक्का अब हाम्रो अब तपाईँहरू कुन चाहिँ स्टेटमा गर्नुहुन्छ थाहा भएन होइन. अब भनौँ न अब इस्ट कोस्ट वेस्ट कोस्ट जहाँ गरे पनि I'll try my best भनौँ न म तपाईँलाई जोइन गर्ने प्रयास गर्छु. अनि तपाईँले जुन यो भनौँ न हाम्रो नेपालको हेल्थ इम्प्रुभमेन्टको लागि जुन काम गरिरहनु भएको छ यसको लागि एकदमै हृदयबाट तपाईँलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद. यहाँ मैले डाक्टर दीक्षाज्यूलाई पनि देखेँ. थ्याङ्क यू डाक्टर दीक्षाज्यू. अनि होपफुली वान डे हामी सबैजना भेट होस्. हाम्रो यो भनौँ न यो पेन्डेमिकबाट हाम्रो ब्याक टु अब नर्मल लाइफमा होस्, यही प्रार्थना सबैजनालाई है त हजुर. ल थ्याङ्क यू.
धन्यवाद.
Thank you so much, Raju. अर्को तालि we will probably be able to meet together. अनि सायद तिम्रो आँखामा भनेर फेरि नाच्नुपर्छ, झुम्नुपर्छ है त. That was one of my favorites too. अनि thank you so much again. Thank you for asking our viewers to donate for on behalf of ANMF and to help us reach our goal. धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद. धेरै धेरै you also please stay safe हैन, यस्तो अहिले कोभिड पेन्डेमिक छ. अब without I think अलिकति I would like to apologize a little bit that we are off schedule of time अलिकति, तर यस्तो राम्रोसँग मितिरहेछ यो पत्तो समय गएको पत्तै भएन. We just could not keep track of that. So Diksha, please
yes,
go ahead please. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj Lamaji. That was amazing.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Dhanyawad.
Namaste. Namaskar.
And stay tuned, everyone. It is my great honor to introduce our next guest. She is Ani Choyang Roma, and she's with us here through Zoom right now. We know Ani from her popular melodious song Fulko Akama. Namaste. She's a great musician. I'm kind of nervous even introducing you, Ani. This is just a great honor. Ani has done several humanitarian work. She's a well-known motivational speaker, and Ani is Nepal's first UNICEF ambassador. And she's also, some people call her also in some media, Buddhist rock star nun. Maybe not your favorite term, but thank you so much. And without any delay, I'll hand it over to you, and really appreciate you being here with us today.
Well, namaste everyone. Diksha Boini, thank you for the introduction and for the welcome. And it's an honor really to be part of this very wonderful gathering. I mean, like the virtual gathering with all the very special, blessed people, doctors. I mean, normally when we think of in difficulties, we think of first Bhagawan, then the second person that we think of is the doctors and the nurses, when we are in trouble. So I really pay my respect to you all who are very actively engaged in saving lives of people and reducing the pains and the difficulties of people, the physical pains and the, all these things. So thank you so much. And I appreciate you inviting me to be part of this. And I hope I can make a sensible contribution to your virtual gathering. So I think I've been asked to talk about Dan, I know. Am I right?
Yes, I think you could say that. You can also motivate us, all of us, as to how all the spiritual, life is so important for our saneness, especially with all the stress that we are all going through the COVID, and ultimately, definitely raise our, donations, funds for what we can do in Nepal. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, forgive me that I don't know if I really stand in a position to be able to tell you what exactly you should be doing in terms of spirituality. But then, of course, what you're already doing is very much of a subject that I really deeply rejoice. Trying to, even though you're far away from home, but you're really very close to your home is very much in your heart. And then the country that you belong to is very much of a subject of your care and concern all the time, in spite of the fact that you're serving in another country, but yet you always express your love and your service, how you can really serve your own country and your people, fellow country people. I mean, all the people in Nepal in the times of difficulty. That's very much deeply appreciated. On behalf of all my brothers and sisters in Nepal, we want to say thank you to you all, really. And yeah, spirituality is about, how really can make a sense of your existence on this earth. We do exist as a human being on this earth, and as being human being, we always look for a purpose in life. And the ultimate purpose of our life, as in a very worldly perspective, it is always to be happy, life to be fulfilled and so on. But in order to do that achieving that fulfillment, we try to do different things in our life in order to survive in our day-to-day life by, following a job. The resources that you generate would be a tool to acquire all the materialistic things that can, provide you the comfort, the convenience to have a comfortable life. But at the same time, thinking of your ability, your existence as a means to really serve others is, I think, the best sense of spiritual understanding, I think. And beyond that, or deeper than that, I think it's there, definitely we can go. But then at the very simple understanding is absolutely of the sense of serving and caring for the other's well-being. So I think that's already enough. And it's not necessary for someone to become an ani, like me, to become a spiritual person or to renounce everything. Without renouncing anything, yet you can renounce your selfishness. That itself is the true meaning of renouncement. I would consider that, and that is my understanding. Renouncement of your mean way of accomplishing your own personal desires is the best renunciation. So, and then you all carrying that sense of service towards the people of your own fellow countries, and that's the wonderful thing. And I don't know if I really stand in a position to be able to academically explain things to you, but as generally I would say to people, like punya kamaunu parcha, पैसा त कमाइन्छ, कमाउनु पर्छ भन्ने जो समाजमा हाम्रो धारणा छ, पैसा कमाएन भने चाहिँ गाह्रो हुन्छ भन्ने सोच छ। तर म भन्छु पैसा कमाउनु ठीक छ, तर साथसाथै ध्यान दिनुपर्ने चिज पुण्य कमाउनु पर्छ। जसरी मेडिकल टर्ममा तपाईले जसरी दूध पिएर क्याल्सियमको लाभ उठाउन सक्छ भने, तर क्याल्सियमको लाभ दूधबाट एक्टिभेट गराउनलाई चाहिँ भाइटामिन डी चाहिन्छ भन्छन्, हैन? Forgive me, I want to, sometime my explanation would come out in Nepali, and I'm quite confident that you all understand that. My English is not as good as it sounds, so I will try to help myself coming with both languages. जसरी दुधमा क्याल्सियम एक्टिभेट गर्नलाई भाइटामिन डी को जरुरत छ, त्यसरी नै हामीले कमाएको पैसा र सम्पत्तिको सुख लाभ उठाउनका निम्ति पुण्य एकदमै जरुरी छ। त्यो बिना त फेरि त्यो श्राप, त्यो पैसा र सम्पत्ति भने श्राप बन्न बेर लाग्दैन। त्यसैले पुण्य कमाउन धेरै नै जरुरी छ। पुण्य कसरी कमाइन्छ त? एउटा सेवा भावले कमाइन्छ, मैत्री भावले कमाइन्छ। जसरी अहिले आपद विपदमा नेपालमा अप्ठ्यारो परेको बेलामा कोभिड-19 को हिसाब परिस्थितिले होस् या अहिले त अब बाढी पीडितहरूको अवस्था देख्दा पनि झनै दुःख लाग्दो छ। कोभिड-19 कोरोना भाइरसले भन्दा पनि बेसी ज्यान हाम्रो नेपाली दाजुभाइ दिदीबहिनीहरूको बाढीबाट गइरहेको छ, पहिरोबाट गइरहेछ। त्यो यो अवस्थालाई तपाईहरुले सम्झेर कसरी सेवा गरौँ, उहाँलाई कसरी अलिकति सहज तुल्याउँ भन्ने सोच नै तपाईहरुको धेरै नै सराहनीय छ र त्यो पुण्यको कार्य हो तपाईहरुको लागि। त्यसको लागि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। And I really would like to congratulate that in spite of a very hectic lifestyle that you have as being a medical doctors and medical personalities, you try to take your time to come together and discuss about how you can assist and serve your own fellow beings in Nepal. So please, म एक्लै बोल्दा मलाई अलिकति अप्ठ्यारो लाग्छ. If there is someone to interact, I would be feeling more comfortable. Diksha Boini, maybe I can communicate with you. Is there something that
यो चाहिँ हामीलाई हजुरले एकदम अन द स्पट भन्छ नि हजुर,
हजुर
एकदम त्यस्तै भयो क्या. हामी we are not prepared, तर I think we can discuss. Sure, अब हामीले गर्ने काम भनेको मेडिसिन प्र्याक्टिस गर्ने हो हैन. We are all doctors, a lot of us are doctors, but we have members from different specialities. And I think the पुण्य भन्ने कुरा छ नि, हामीले काम गर्दै जाने, दुखीलाई सेवा गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने कुराबाट प्रेरित छ हैन. हाम्रो चाहिँ ओथ, डु नो हार्म डु गुड हैन, हाम्रो हिपोक्रेटिस ओथले त्यही भन्छ. अनि I think that is what we really aspire for as a when we were young as well. I think त्यो यत्रो धेरै लामो training हुन्छ. It takes about at least 10-12 years to just go through the schools, अनि सबै गर्दाखेरि what drives us भन्दाखेरि I think that sense of satisfaction that you get after you heal a person. I'm a kidney doctor myself, अनि there are a lot of people that I see who go through a lot of things, that diabetes, hypertension, other things that causes a lot of problems. A lot of people do not, we cannot heal them, but at least we can help them with whatever knowledge we have, and then guide them through transplant, which has been one of the boon. And that I think those things really day in day out is what helps us out, and to go through this long hours. हाम्रो night duties in the middle of the night को call, कतिलाई CPR गर्नुपर्ने, कतिलाई चाहिँ surgery गर्नुपर्ने हैन. I think that is what we go through, and that is what drives us. The seva bhav छ नि.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I mean, तपाईहरु डाक्टरहरु भनेको अब हामीले हेर्दाखेरि हाम्रो पर्सपेक्टिभ अफ लाइफस्टाइलबाट हेर्दा तपाईहरु यति धेरै तपस्या गरेर पढेर यत्रो खर्च गरेर तपाईहरु एक दिन डाक्टर बन्नुहुन्छ हैन. त्यो डाक्टरको जुन एउटा सर्टिफिकेट या त्यो जुन सिप तपाईहरुले लिनुहुन्छ त्यो त वरदान सरी हो. कसैलाई पीडाबाट मुक्ति दिलाउने तपाईहरुको जुन वरदान छ, त्यसको सदुपयोगबाट तपाईले सेवा भाव बोकेर त्यो कर्मकाण्ड गर्नु भनेको त्यो नै धर्म हो मलाई लाग्छ. And I really hope that you all who are there can inspire a lot of the medical doctors, upcoming medical doctors in Nepal, to how you can really be intact with your purity of your motivation to serve. Of course, having to earn some living, that is there. It's a byproduct thing, that is obvious thing. But at the same time, maintaining your purity of your motive is so important, to the point that, if you lose that, it'll become a curse on yourself, I feel. A lot of the doctors, the medical workers in Nepal are now slowly being corrupted by the motive to earn money. For that, at the cost of many people's life and its resources, which is so sad these days. तर तपाईहरु त्यहाँ बाहिर विदेशमा बस्दाखेरि जुन एउटा मूल्य मान्यताका साथ र जुन एउटा सिस्टममा प्युरिटीका साथ तपाईहरुले लागि परेर सेवा भावले काम गरिराख्नु भएको छ, आफ्नो कर्मकाण्ड गरिराख्नु भएको छ, त्यसप्रति साँच्चै नै धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। र साथसाथै यसरी तपाईहरुको संघ संस्थाले मिलेर नेपालमा यो अहिले आउने उदाउँदो एउटा डाक्टर मेडिकल फिल्डमा आइराखेका डाक्टरहरु नर्सेसहरुलाई एउटा सेवा भाव कति स्वच्छ राख्नुपर्छ भन्ने कुरातिर अलिकति तपाईहरुले प्र्याक्टिकली इन्स्पायर गरिदिनु भयो भने हाम्रो नेपाली समाजमा हाम्रो नेपाली दाजुभाइ दिदीबहिनीहरुलाई धेरै लाभ पुर्याउन सक्थ्यो, त्यसले धेरै सेवा पुर्याउन सक्थ्यो। अनि भूपेश जी तपाईले भने जस्तै यु आर नेफ्रोलोजिस्ट, सो मेरो त्यो नेफ्रोलोजिस्टहरुसँग मेरो नजिकको अलि सम्बन्ध जस्तो फिल गर्छु, किनभने I lost my precious mom with this kidney failure disease, you know, and I know very clearly and very, you know, अब मैले भोगेकै भन्नु पर्ला। मेरो आमा मेरो मुवा बिरामी हुने क्रममा मैले उहाँलाई अलिकति उपचार गर्ने क्रममा नेपालमा कति अप्ठ्यारोहरू छन्, किडनी फेलियर भएका बिरामीहरूलाई कस्तो अप्ठ्यारो छन् भन्ने कुराहरू मैले भोगेको हो। तर अहिलेको अवस्थामा चाहिँ नेपाल सरकारले एउटा किडनी बिरामीहरूलाई जुन सुविधाजनक उहाँहरूले सेवा पुर्याउनु भएको छ, डायलिसिस फ्री छ, त्यस्तै गरेर किडनी ट्रान्सप्लान्टको सुविधामा धेरै सहज तुल्याउनु भएको छ। ती कुराहरूले धेरै नै राम्रो गरिएको छ हाम्रो बिरामीहरूलाई। दुःख कम भएको छ भनौँ न। अब दुःख त दुःखै भयो, यो रोग लाग्नु नै सबभन्दा ठुलो दुःख हो, तर रोगको निवारण छ र केही न केही सेवा भावले नेपाल सरकारले एउटा स्वास्थ्य मन्त्रालयहरूले बाट चाहिँ डायलिसिस फ्री भएको छ। सो it's really nice to know that. I hope someday you'll be returning back to home and then take care of our own people, right?
Diksha,
Yeah.
sure, thank you so much for inspiring us. यो हामी धेरै कुराको परिबन्धले हामी बसेका छौँ। अब सुरुमा we all came to get better education, better training, हैन? तर अब अहिले विभिन्न life happens भन्छन् नि, हैन? It just happens and we get what we are, or we get stuck at whatever place we are. How can we do more to our society where our roots are? I think that is what we are all trying to achieve here today.
Exactly.
I think she has got
no, just some thoughts. And like I said, it's an honor to be here with you, Annie. And just like Bhupesh mentioned, we're at a point, most of us in our lives, that we have a kind of stable job, family, house. But I've read somewhere, I don't remember the exact quote, but someone's physical need, someone who is in some kind of physical need, who is struggling, and being able to help, that can be our spiritual journey. And we're always in search of this greater purpose, and what better way to serve our home country and people from our motherland than through ANMF. So I just wanted to hear your thoughts in that aspect. Just trying to help someone's physical needs as your spiritual journey.
Yeah. Well, yes, I mean, life really teaches us everything, what we really need to do in our life, you know. It's obvious truth that we all wish to be happy in life, and there's no one on this earth that wishes to be suffering. So based on that fact and developing the right understanding towards that, I think if we could try to do whatever we do in order to just live our life in a meaningful manner, I think that fulfills the both purpose of being your existence on the earth, and then in the process of living your life is able to be lived in a very meaningful manner, where you are capable of, the most important, the miraculous ability that we as human beings carry is we are with the ability to really uplift the life of others in need, and then we are capable of serving the others, not only serving ourselves to have a better life, but we can serve others. So and once we are able to really find joy in that what we do, I think that's the most beautiful blessing we can think of being blessed with. And yes, of course, we normally talk about सांसारिक कुराहरू, भौतिक कुराहरू अलिकति it's not something pure kind of the idea. I would not consider that in such manner really. यो भौतिक कन्भिनियन्स कम्फर्टेबल चिजहरूले पनि हामीलाई आफ्नो वेलबिङलाई एउटा भ्याल्यु एड गरिराखेका हुन्छ यदि हामीले त्यसलाई सही दृष्टिकोणले ग्रहण गरियो भने, हैन? If we perceive them correctly in our life, then these are also blessings as well. You know, to provide the comfort and the convenience to, you know, save up energy or save up or care for our own well-being, so that we are capable are able to continuously serve more. कहिलेकाहीँ आफूलाई मेटाएर अरूलाई सर्भ गर्ने भन्ने सोच चाहिँ अहिलेकै यो हाम्रो बुद्धिज्ममा चाहिँ त्यो एक्सट्रिमिजम इज नट समथिङ व्हाट वी प्र्याक्टिस. सो वी अलवेज मध्यम मार्गी भन्छन् त्यसलाई, मिडल पाथ, जुन एउटा भगवान बुद्धको शिक्षामा एउटा उदाहरण दिनुभएको छ, जस्तै एउटा गिटारको तार जस्तो कि त्यसलाई धेरै धेरै टाइट बाँधियो भने तार चुडिने डर हुन्छ, धेरै लुज छोड्यो भने त्यसको मिठास सुर जान्छ. त्यसैले लाइफको मिठास पनि नजाओस् र साथसाथै लाइफको सही अर्थ त्यसले सङ्गीतमय बनाओस्, हैन, मेलोडियस बनाओस्, ब्युटिफुल बनाउनलाई आफ्नो जीवन जिउने क्रमलाई एउटा सही ढङ्गले सही तरिकाले एउटा आफूसँग सिप जुन छ त्यसलाई सही सोचका साथ प्रस्तुत गर्दाखेरि आफ्नो पनि भलो हुने, अन्यको पनि भलो हुन्छ. एउटा I would like to hum a few lines for you with that. So what really dharma is about. आफ्नो जय हो साथमा, जय हो जगतैको, आफ्नो जय हो साथमा, जय हो जगतैको, सबको जय जुन गर्दछ, शुद्ध धर्म त्यही हो, सबको जय जुन गर्दछ, शुद्ध धर्म त्यही हो. That's what it says. शुद्ध धर्म भनेको के हो त? आफ्नो पनि कल्याण होस्, साथसाथै अन्यको पनि कल्याण होस्, त्यो सोच सही हो. त्यसले चाहिँ हामीले आजकल संसारमा भन्छौँ न सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्ट भन्छौँ नि शब्द, त्यसको पर्पस फुलफिल चाहिँ यसले गर्छ. आफ्नो पनि जय होस्, साथमा सबैको जय होस् भन्ने सोचले आफ्नो जेसुकै होस् तर अरूको मात्र जय होस् भन्नु सक्यो. त्यो साँच्चैकै नितान्त स्वच्छ भावले त्यसलाई कन्टिन्युटीका साथ गर्न सक्यो भने एकदम अति उत्तम. तर त्यसलाई मेन्टेन गर्न अलिकति च्यालेन्जिङ हुने भएकोले, सो बोथ एट अ ब्यालेन्स लेभलमा हामी जान सक्यो भने आई थिङ्क it can fulfill the word that we often use these days is sustainable development. I hope it makes sense. So
Ani, thank you for doing this. This is Santosh.
Hi, namaste Santosh ji.
Namaste. I just want to make a comment. So if there is a person who will lower my blood pressure by significant number by just listening, watching, or seeing, I think you will be at the top. So thank you for doing what you have been doing, spreading the love, and I appreciate you joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ani ji, namaskar. म चाहिँ विनोद खड्का, अब एनएमएफ को भाइस प्रेसिडेन्ट. अनि हामीलाई फेसबुकबाट पनि धेरै हजार मानिसहरूले हेरिरहनु भएको छ. अनि त्यहाँ फेसबुकमा एउटा क्वेसन आएछ, त्यो हजुरलाई राख्न चाहन्छु. अनि त्यहाँ हाम्रो एकजना दर्शक शरद कोइरालाले आनीजीलाई प्लिज एक्सप्लेन अन कर्म, धर्म एन्ड पुण्य भन्नुभएको छ हैन. त्यसमा अलिकति संक्षिप्तमा भनिदिनुहुन्छ कि? हजुरले अलिकति सुरु पनि गर्नुभयो. अब धर्म, कर्म र पुण्यको बारेमा संक्षिप्तमा भनिदिनु भयो भने धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद.
अब मेरो अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङलाई तपाईहरुले फेरि एकदमै विद्वानको अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ र मैले जे बोले त्यो चाहिँ अति नै यही हो भन्ने हिसाबले चाहिँ नलिदिनुस्. किनभने म आफूलाई त्यो स्थानमा मैले आफूलाई राखेको छुइनँ। त्यही पनि एउटा भगवान बुद्धको अनुयायीको हिसाबले यो अहिले जीवन जिउने क्रममा एउटा जीवन सार्थक तुल्याउने कोसिसको क्रममा मैले बुझेको आफ्नो क्षमता अनुसार चाहिँ आफ्नो कर्मलाई जुन अब यो संसारमा बाँच्नु छ कर्म त गर्नै छ, त्यो कर्मलाई सही तरिकाले अघि मैले गाएको जस्तो आफ्नो पनि जय होस् र साथसाथै जगतकै जय होस् भन्ने त्यो कल्याणकारी सोचका साथ हामीले आफ्नो जीवनयापन गर्न सकियो भने त्यो हो धर्म। धर्म त्यही हो। अब त्यसका साथसाथै पूजा गर्ने, मन्दिर जाने, टिकोटालो गर्ने यी कुराहरू भनेको एक्स्ट्रा methods to enhance the positivity in your life. हामीले जसरी एउटा लेमनको कल्पना गर्न साथै मुखमा त्यो र्याल आउँछ, त्यस्तै गरेर मठ मन्दिर भनेको चिज हामी यसरी मठ मन्दिर देख्न साथै भगवानको प्रतिमालाई दर्शन गर्न साथै यसो नेचुरली शिर झुकाइन्छ र एउटा श्रद्धा भाव पैदा हुन्छ आफ्नो मन मस्तिष्कमा। त्यो हुँदाखेरिको जुन एउटा एब्सेन्स अफ योर ego even for a slightest moment is considered very beneficial for oneself, through which we will be able to benefit others. त्यो एउटा उपाय मात्र हो। जसरी हामीले चन्दनको टीका लाउँछ त यो it's a chemical that really has the ability to pacify the anger in oneself. So that's why we use the टीका। चन्दनको टीका या अन्य कुनै पनि टीकाहरू हामी लाउने हिन्दू धर्मको चलन अनुसार छ, त्यस्तै गरेर बुद्ध धर्मको चलन अनुसार या हामीले विभिन्न खालका उपायहरू अपनाउँछौँ। त्यो कर्मकाण्डहरूमा एउटा एक्स्ट्रा मेथड्स हामीले अप्लाई गर्न सक्छौँ लाइफमा। तर मुख्य कुरा चाहिँ आफूले गर्ने कर्मकाण्ड जुन आफ्नो दैनिक जीविका चलाउने काममा, चाहे ती व्यापारै किन नहोस्, चाहे ती हजुरहरू जसरी मेडिकल फिल्डमा लागेकै किन नहोस्, एउटा स्यालेरी आफ्नो जीवनयापनको निम्ति आफ्नो पेसा चुनिएको छ, तर ती पेसाप्रति एकदम इमान्दारिताका साथ जुन एउटा सेवा भावले तपाईले पुर्याउनु पर्ने सेवा हो, त्यसलाई नितान्त चोखोपन, त्यसलाई करप्टेड माइन्डमा नलगिकन त्यसलाई त्यो कर्मलाई निभाउनु खोज्नु नै त्यो नै सबभन्दा ठुलो धर्म हो। म त्यो भन्छु मेरो बुझाइमा। त्यो सेवा भाव र स्वच्छ भावले जब काम गरिन्छ हाम्रो जीवनयापन गर्ने क्रममै, त्यो गर्ने क्रममा त्यो गर्दाखेरि त्यो चोखो र सेवा भावले नै पुण्य कमाइन्छ। त्यो पुण्य शक्ति यति राम्रो हुन्छ कि हाम्रो जीव नै एउटा म्याग्नेट जस्तो बन्न जान्छ। जसरी हामीले विश फुलफिलिङ एनर्जीको एउटा कवचै हामीले पाएको जस्तो, या what you call, how it's like a magic wand. हामीले यो पुण्य शक्ति, it's something like a magic wand that whenever you are in need of extra energy to really serve or bring happiness to oneself in your life, as at the same time by fulfilling others as wish, त्यो फुलफिल गराउन सक्ने शक्ति भनेको पुण्य शक्ति हो है। तपाईहरुमा जति पनि एउटा परिश्रम गरे बापतको एउटा जुन फल पाइन्छ, त्यो फलको सही लाभ हाम्रो जीवनमा अप्लाई गर्नका निम्ति पुण्य शक्ति चाहिन्छ। नत्र भने पुण्य शक्ति भएन, त्यो सेवा, त्यो जुन परिश्रम गरिराखेको छ तपाईको सिप र साधनको हेल्पबाट जुन परिश्रम तपाईले गर्नुहुन्छ, त्यो सही नियत र सही भावनाका साथ गरिएन भने त्यहाँबाट उपलब्ध भएका जति पनि तपाईको रिसोर्सेस या कन्भिनियन्स, एट द एन्ड अफ द डे इट हैज अ डेन्जर टु बिकम अ कर्स। म एउटा सानो उदाहरण तपाईहरुलाई के दिन्छु भने, जसरी मेरो लाइफमा एउटा संगीतको एउटा गाउने क्षमताको जुन एउटा वरदान पाएको छ, त्यो वरदानलाई मैले सही ढंगले ग्रहण गरेर यो संगीत जुन वरदान पाएको छ त्यसको शक्तिबाट त्यसलाई सदुपयोग गरे बापतको जुन एउटा सेवा भाव मैले पुर्याउने कोसिस गरिरहेको छ, त्यसबाट मैले पुण्य कमाइरहेको छु। अब माइकल ज्याक्सन जस्ता कलाकार, एकदम प्रसिद्ध कलाकार, जो पनि एकदमै ठुलो वरदान उहाँले पाउनु भएको, तर उहाँले त्यो वरदानलाई सही उपयोग गर्न नसकिएर त्यो एउटा जुन वरदान पाएको त्यसको एउटा सही त्यसको युजबाट जुन उपलब्धि छ त्यसलाई पुण्य कार्यमा हामीले राख्न नसक्दाखेरि आखिरमा that same blessing became a curse on himself. At the end of the day, he died very sadly. भन्दाखेरि यो पुण्य भन्ने चिज एउटा भाग्य, हामी नेपालीहरूले भाग्यमानी होस्, आमा बुवाले आशीर्वाद दिन्छ भने भाग्यमानी होस् भनेर आशीर्वाद दिइन्छ, त्यो चलन छ हाम्रोमा। त्यो भन्नु खोजिया त्यति मात्र हो। तपाईले जीवनमा पुण्य प्रशस्तै कमाउन सकोस् ताकि तपाईले गरेका कमाएका जे जस्तो कर्महरू छ ती सबैले जीवनमा सुख ल्याओस् र त्यसबाट सुखबाट अन्य आफ्नो भावी सन्ततिहरू सबैलाई सुख प्रदान गर्न सकोस् भन्ने त्यो सोच हो। त्यसरी म त्यसरी व्याख्या गर्न चाहन्छु। आई होप इट मेक्स सेन्स। इफ नट प्लिज लेट मी नो।
थ्याङ्क यू भेरी मच आनी ज्यू, धेरै धेरै इन्सपिरेसन वर्डिङ भन्नुभयो होइन, त्यस सबैको लागि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद होइन, यहाँ आइदिनु भयो यो कार्यक्रमको लागि, त्यसको लागि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु होइन। अनि एउटा चाहिँ अन द स्पोट यहाँ यति धेरै रिक्वेस्ट आयो, तपाईँलाई रिक्वेस्ट मात्रै राख्छु, तपाईँको आफ्नै विसमा छ होइन, हामीले हजुरलाई गीत गाउन लाउँदैनौँ भनेको थियो, तर यहाँ सबैको विस चाहिँ के आयो भने आनीज्यूले एक लाइन मात्रै फुलको आँखामा गाइदिनु भयो, हाम्रो कर्ण पवित्र हुन्छ भनेर यहाँ जुममा धेरै रिक्वेस्ट आयो होइन। अनि गाउनुहुन्छ भने गाउनु भयो हुन्छ, तपाईँलाई छैन भने हामीले क्यासेटमा पनि सुन्छौँ।
होइन म गाउनमा त्यस्तो हिचकिचाट नभएको हो। अघि राजु भाइले कस्तो मिठो गीतहरू गाउनुभयो, तर उहाँलाई गिटार बजाउन आउँछ, त्यो रमाइलो छ। मलाई गिटार बजाउन आउँदैन, त्यसैले अलिकति अरू बेलामा अब अलिकति यो कस्तो भयो भने कार्यक्रमहरू गर्दा अलिकति औपचारिकताका साथ मेरो सङ्गीतकर्मीहरू होइन, वाद्यवादकहरू सँगै बसेर एउटा राम्रो एउटा एम्बियन्स तयार गरेर जब मैले गीत सङ्गीतहरू प्रस्तुत गर्दा त्यसको स्वाद भिन्नै हुन्थ्यो। तर अब आकापेला यसरी अनौपचारिकताका साथ गाउँदा पनि त्यसलाई म नराम्ररी गाउँछु भनेर त सोच बोकेका पनि हुँदैन। तर अलिकति मेरो हुन्छ नि यो प्रोफेसन, यो गायकीलाई पनि एउटा मेरो अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय इन्टरनेसनली मेरो एउटा म्यानेजर छ, उहाँले चाहिँ अलिकति मलाई स्ट्रिक्ट बनाउनु खोज्नुहुन्छ क्या। सो त्यहाँ नगाइहाल्नु, तिम्रो भाउ जान्छ भन्छ, मलाई गाली गर्छ। हुनु त मेरो त्यो सोच त्यस्तो होइन। मेरो त गीत सङ्गीत भनेको सेवा भावले हो, जहाँ काम लाग्छ त्यहीँ चढाउँ भन्ने हो। एउटा भगवान्लाई एउटा पूजा सरीको भावना मैले बोकेको छु। त्यसैले मैले गीत गाउनुमा म कन्जुस्याइ गरिराखेको होइन, तर सान्दर्भिक होस् भन्ने चाहेको मात्र हो। हुन्छ नि, अब म फुलको आँखा गाउँ त त्यसो भए।
हस्, एकदम सबैजनाले धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद भन्छन् हजुरलाई हृदयदेखि। हजुरलाई भगवान्ले साह्रै राम्रो स्वर दिनुभएको छ, त्यसलाई म्युजिक पनि चाहिँदैन। धेरै धन्यवाद।
सबैसँग होस् मेरो माया नै यस्तो, सबैसँग होस् मेरो माया नै यस्तो, जो भेटिनी मलाई लागोस् मै जस्तो, चोखोपनमा खोज्छ है चोखै संसार, काँडाको आँखामा काँडै संसार, फुलको आँखामा फुलै संसार, काँडाको आँखामा काँडै संसार, झुकिन्छ है छाया वस्तु अनुसार, काँडाको आँखामा काँडै संसार, फुलको आँखामा फुलै संसार, काँडाको आँखामा काँडै संसार, चित्त शुद्ध होस् मेरो बोली बुद्ध होस्, मेरो पैताराले किरै नमरोस्, राम्रो आँखामा खोज्छ राम्रै संसार, काँडाको आँखामा काँडै संसार फुलको आँखामा फुलै संसार काँडाको आँखामा काँडै संसार चित्त शुद्ध होस् मेरो बोली बुद्ध होस् मेरो पैतालाले किरै नमरोस् राम्रो आँखामा खुल्छ राम्रै संसार काँडाको आँखामा काँडै संसार काँडाको आँखामा काँडै संसार
आनीजी धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद हैन हामी सबैको तर्फबाट चाहिँ स्ट्यान्डिङ ओभेसन भन्छ नि हामी हृदयदेखि धेरै आभारी छौं स्ट्यान्डिङ ओभेसन एन्ड क्ल्याप वी आर सो थ्याङ्कफुल थ्यांक यू भेरी मच
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you very much.
It's so amazing अब यो एकदम जेन्युन कजको लागि हजुरले यो नगर्ने काम गर्नुभएको थिएन तर राइट रिजनको लागि गर्नुभयो हैन हामी सबै डोनरहरूलाई पनि रिक्वेस्ट गर्न चाहन्छौं हजुरहरूले पनि see at Ani, she went above and beyond doing what she can do to help for the cause. She did that all for Nepal because she believed in the cause of ANMF, believed on what they can do with the fund at Nepal. So I want you guys to kind of match and get the barometer flowing and going above. We are just 30,000 below that mark and we should be able to raise and go above and beyond. So let's not make this like mission successful and let's again thanks a lot to Annie and we respect you, God bless you and thank you very much. Back to MC.
I wish you all the best. I wish you all to be safe and then hope to see you in Nepal soon.
Thank you so much. I think this is what is called as blissful हुन्छ नि हजुरको त्यो ध्यान कुरा अनि the spirit of the song we can find so many different reasons to be cynical to be find reasons not to do things but I think we should look at what we have what we can do and I think American Nepal Medical Foundation we have that opportunity we can look beyond the different cynicism and we just focus on what we want to do, what we can help with, and that will keep going. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your talk, motivation. It's really, really heartwarming, blissful. Thank you so much. So I think we'll move on. I think we are a little bit, actually almost like an hour beyond our stipulated time. We still have few things that we want to do. At this time, I would like to request Santosh to share some message from Dr. Mahabir Poon from National Innovation Center, who has been working wonders in Nepal. This is how we can do, how we can be outside of Nepal and still make things happen.
नमस्कार मेरो नाम महावीर पुन हो म नेपालबाट बोलिरहेको छु र म अहिले नेशनल इनोभेसन सेन्टरको चेयरम्यान हुँ तपाईहरुको यो अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसनको यो 24औं वार्षिक सभामा तपाईहरुले मलाई चाहिँ यो बोल्ने मौका दिनुभएको छ त्यसको लागि म तपाईहरुलाई धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु त्यसको साथसाथै अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसनले पनि अहिले राष्ट्रिय आविष्कार केन्द्रलाई यो कोरोनाको जुन महामारीको अवस्थामा यो विभिन्न किसिमको हामीले जुन सामानहरु बनाएर निशुल्क वितरण गरिरहेका छौं त्यसको लागि चाहिँ तपाईहरुले धेरै सहयोग गर्नु भएको छ त्यसको लागि पनि म तपाईहरुलाई धेरै धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु। यसको साथसाथै यो कोरोनाको महामारी अब पनि निकट भविष्यमा चाहिँ यो सिद्धिने देखिएको छैन। यो चाहिँ अझै धेरै लामो समयसम्म जाने देखिएको छ। अबको आउने दिनहरूमा पनि अमेरिका नेपाल मेडिकल फाउन्डेसनसँग राष्ट्रिय आविष्कार केन्द्रले मिलेर अब गर्नुपर्ने जे जस्तो किसिमको उपायहरू छन् त्यो गरौँ भन्ने चाहिँ म तपाईहरुलाई अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छु। र अन्तमा तपाईहरुको यो जुन 24औं एनुअल मिटिङ छ यसको सफलताको लागि म शुभकामना व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु। धन्यवाद।
Okay, great. Thank you so much. हामीलाई आनीले इन्स्पायर गर्नुभयो, अब महावीर पुनले इन्स्पायर गर्नुभयो. I think this is time. We are almost at the end of our program. Let's see how our dynamometer is doing. Vinod?
Let's update. So सबैजनालाई यहाँ त धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु हैन। हाम्रो चाहिँ 121,892 भनेर देखाइरहेछ हैन। अनि अहिले यहाँ नयाँ थपिनु भएको चाहिँ इलाक्सी ढकाल, इवानी ढकाल र सुप्रीति शर्मा। अनि नेपालबाट डाक्टर प्रभात अधिकारी हुनुहुन्छ, यहाँबाट नेपालमा गएर अहिले नेपालमा काम गरिरहनु भएको छ। उहाँले नेपालबाट पनि प्लेस गर्नुभएको छ हैन। अनि thank you Prabhat, like with all your heart and support from Nepal for the cause. अब यो क्रमलाई जारी राखौं। अब रात र कार्यक्रम सकिने आँटेको छ। अनि यो ब्यारोमिटरलाई अझ अलिकति माथि लानलाई हेल्प गरौं। अनि यो प्रोसेस चाहिँ कन्टिन्यू नै राखिराखौं। डोनेसनको फेसबुकमा लिंक पनि छँदैछ। अनि आउने दिनहरुमा हामी सबैलाई फेरि एक्नोलेज गरेर अपडेट गर्ने नै छौं। लेट्स कीप द फन्ड रेजिङ गोइङ। अनि आज त सबैलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद चाहन्छु। पहिला त यहाँ सबैजना आउनु भएको एएनएमएफ को परिवार भन्न चाहन्छु। हामी 120 जना भन्दा बढी यहाँ जुममै थियौं। त्यसपछि हजारौंले फेसबुकबाट पनि हेरिरहनु भएको छ। अनि हामी सबै परिवार भएर रमाइलो गरेर नेपालको लागि केही गरौं। यो एउटा पोजिटिभ भाइब र पोजिटिभ नेटवर्किङलाई राखिरखौं र अगाडि बढाउँ। मलाई यो संस्थासँग आबद्ध भएर सबैलाई यहाँ यसरी भेट्दा धेरै खुसी लागेछ। Let the positivity going. Let's make it a network of a positive people making a positive difference in a happy way. So we'll be happy as well. The country will be happy, and our life will be fulfilled, as Annie said in her inspiration as well. So we want a fulfilled life, live with a purpose. Let's do our best, and we want to thank everybody. Back to MC.
While we wait for some more donations, I think it is about time that we hear a little more about what Santosh has to say through his TikToks. There are so many things that are so relevant and important in Nepal. The healthcare workers that they face, what the difficulties they face there, the limited resources, the threat of their security, a lot of stress and not much of resources at times. So despite all of those adversities, Nepali doctors are doing really amazing job. I think they have been able to somewhat help with the curve as well, the COVID-19 curve. And hopefully we'll see more of that and less of damage. And I would like to dedicate all this, especially with what Santosh is going to show it here. We'd like to dedicate all of the work, all of the hard work that you have put in Nepal. We're really behind you. Santosh?
जहाँ भारी नहोस् यो जीवन, जहाँ एउटै बनोस् विपना सपना, अनि बैरी नहोस् आफ्नै मन। भिडमा खोजौं कि एकान्तमा खोजौं, शिशिरमा खोजौं कि बसन्तमा खोजौं। दैव हे त्यो सपना
Santosh, that was really moving. This is how Nepali doctors, healthcare workers are facing a lot of things in Nepal. Hopefully we can help improve that condition as well. You know, there are a lot of things that needs to be done, but this is one of the things that we definitely want all our healthcare workers. We stand in solidarity from the ANMF and all of us in the medical fraternity. We stand in solidarity with all the doctors in Nepal and who have to, you know, bear this brunt. And you know, I know, you know, it's not, I don't think it's only me, it's you, all of you must have gotten the goosebumps. All that is the reality. This is what a small, you know, and I really admire what Santosh has been able to do. Santosh and Amita Bauzu, I think she's you know, she has a master class there. She is, both of them are able to capture this sentiment in such a small video. And I think we are really, really proud of what you've done. Thank you so much. You know, we can help. I think there is a lot of barriers that maybe, you know, we need to overcome, and maybe we should be able to help with that as well. We are in, you know, with Nepal Medical Council, Nepal Medical Association, a lot of other medical fraternities in Nepal. So I think that we have a lot of ground and opportunity to work there. So please, please keep, you know, keep donating. We're still a little bit off from our goal. We're about 30,000 or so, less than that from our goal. If you know, I would like to really encourage you. While we continue with that, Santosh, do you have another one that you would want to share?
जति नै आउला धीर बेरी छेकौला सबै हामी दुई मिली मनमा छ बिर्को छ भारी दुःख बिसाए तिमी चौतारी आकाश मुनि लागौला एकै गाँसले भोक डरौला आफ्नै संसार बेसनीलाई जौमाया सरपाका तिर्मलले ओछ्याउँदा माया भन्दा ठुलो किन हुन्छ यो भेद र भाव एउटै होइन र मानिस सब मदनलाई सोध माया के हो मुनालाई सोध त्याग के हो मानिस ठुलो दिनले हुन्छ पीडामा मना सबैको रुन्छ फेरि किन यो दोष निलाई
Another one, another moving piece. A lot of the stress that all the healthcare workers are going through around the world. Clearly, no words to describe it. It's just, you know, you just watched it. You just watched it. So, okay, coming back to our mission, we're almost at our end of the program today. Thank you so much for all of you joining here. We are up to 122,308. Well, who would have thought about this, right? This is a big round of applause to all the members, all the donors, all the organizers.
Let me unmute everyone, and so that we all can clap.
Let's do that. Thank you so much for being patient, because it was not easy to be on, you know, on mute and not able to interact with all the things that thank you for bearing with us. A few of us have been talking a lot, Thank you so much. Our Facebook link for donation is still open. As we initially started with the program with 5 ways to donate, that anmf.org, facebook.com, PayPal, checks. They're still, those are the platforms that we can use. And thank you so much for joining us. At the end, the concluding remark, I should say, so thank you for joining this virtual conference. Big shout out to all the members, guests who have joined tonight to make our program a great success. ANMF is in the state of this because of your love and support in the form of donations, of time and money. ANMF Nepal has led the way, Dr. Bhupendra Basnet and all the members in ANMF Nepal. This goes without saying that, this was not going to be possible without your help. All our distinguished guests from Nepal, Professor Bhagwan Koirala, Raju Lama, Ani, our performers, Dr. Anil Suwal, Dr. Vishal Rao, and our own, I think he is like a new Narayan Gopal of Nepal, or in San Antonio, Kailas Kayastha. So this was really well done, well performed. We thoroughly enjoyed your shows, your talk. Professor Koirala said a lot of things that we can do. He's got a lofty goal of KIOCH, which we will be helping out with. So we have so far, Sandesh, is that include Facebook donation as well, the barometer? The danometer?
Yes, it does for this.
Okay, good. So we are at 100, almost close to 123,000. So this is one of the successes, I would say. I mean, I was not expecting. I mean, this has gone well beyond our expectation. So I would like to thank you all. So we will do our best to. So I think because of the interaction being limited with the online media, we will try to reach out to all of you and try to bring you in and have interaction programs live on Facebook as well in the next few days to come. And thank you again for joining us and making this a huge success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bhupesh. Thank you everyone for joining. We will conclude the Facebook Live, and if you guys want to sit down and talk for a few more minutes, we are here and I will unmute everyone. So just please mute yourself when you're talking.